All right. Are we good? Oh, squeaky. Oh, that's so squeaky. Can you hear that? So squeaky. Let's go over here. Howdy, howdy. I didn't change. I didn't change my color. What color we want to rock? I was doing white a lot. Let it go. There we go. Looks pretty cool with the like inverted color set. Sure, why not? Today I'm hoping we see an ending in 999. Yeah, that's what we're doing today. We got the music in the background, which hopefully isn't too loud while I talk a little bit. Hopefully I'm only talking a little bit as well, like not a lot of it, but a little bit. But I'm actually not quite ready. I'm actually not. Oh, hey, kitty. Oh, kitty's back. Oh, already meowing? Yeah, you're already meowing? You've been quiet all morning. Yeah, and now I'm trying to talk and you're trying to talk too. Kind of stepping on each other's toes, don't you think? Okay. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely ready. I gotta get this. Like, once again, we're playing with the tablet, so I gotta get that on my lap and all ready and all that. So there's that. Oh, I just punched my microphone. That's cool. Felt really good on my hand. What else? What else do I need to set up? Yeah, I just I woke up even like yesterday. I was like, man, I really am gonna try to sleep and wake up earlier so I can. Oh, so squeaky. So I can stream longer and all that, like all that fun stuff. And then I did the opposite. So yeah, I'm running a little late. This feels really loud in my ears. I think I just turned my actual headphones down, not the stream down. Okay, so this is working maybe. Here, let's try it on this. I'm not getting. Why is that not? It's left clicked it. No, that's what left click does. It's so weird. Why does the tablet? It doesn't do like holds unless maybe. Huh. I still got to figure out how this thing interacts with the computer. That's okay though. Not really a big deal. It should still work in game. I do need to see. Yesterday the game, like, it just stopped registering the tablet as the button I set up. It looks like it's still bound to that. So that seems fine. Yeah, I don't know what the deal was yesterday. Hopefully it'll work today. Because it was working most of the time yesterday. Just not the whole time for some reason. Yeah. But anyway, I ran the intro today. Inverted. I did a thing where I inverted the colors in OBS and then hue shifted it 180 degrees. So it was like the blacks were inverted to white, but the colors were relatively the same. I thought that looked pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that looked neat. I don't know. I haven't used that intro in forever, and I don't really want to keep using it. But this is something that someone told me a while ago, and I kind of forgot about it. Didn't really look into it. But the topic came up again last night with a friend of mine. We were talking about ads on Twitch, because I very rarely watch people live. If I'm watching streams, it's usually I'm watching the VOD of a stream, and furthermore, it's usually I'm watching a VOD that someone uploaded on YouTube, right? Like I rarely am actually watching content on Twitch. And so a friend of mine had issues with ads or something. I guess it was a few months ago now. Hopefully, can you hear me slamming around on my desk? I'm just I have a tendency to do this. When I'm like telling a story, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this lint roller and clean up all the freaking cat hair that just floats over onto my mouse pad. It's awful. Anyway, what is this? Everything's in the way. Yeah, so a friend of mine was having issues like loading streams or there's like they're using an ad blocker, but it wasn't. I don't know what the deal was. I don't quite remember. But anyway, I clicked on someone's stream last night. I was actually watching live, and I was confronted with an ad when I joined, and so I took a screenshot real quick and showed them, like, hey, this is what it like, because I have like an ad blocker, but it's not super effective. I don't know. Yeah, so I sent them a screenshot. I was like, this is what it looks like if you're still having any issues like months later. And anyway, they told me about how that what was it? If you run, there's a way to set up so you run ads during the stream, and if you do that like for a certain amount of time, there won't be any ads when people join. And I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I fucking hate advertisements. They don't work on me, right? All they do is basically damage my mental health, like legitimately. I know that might seem like extreme to some people, but like I'm already quite fragile in this little dome up here, and when I see an ad, it's fucking awful. So I know not everyone's the same, but it's like anything I can do to prevent people from seeing shitty ass ads on this website when I'm like just trying to provide some minimal form of background noise as entertainment or whatever for free. I don't want you to have to deal with an ad. So I decided, well, if I bring the intro back, I can just use that as a time to run the ads or whatever, and then you get like an hour of no ads. So I don't like it, but it does mean that when people come in, they won't have to see an ad for at least the first hour. I can when I usually do have a bathroom break, so I can do it then too. I don't like that because that's most likely when people will be here, and then that will force that on them. But if I tell them to walk away from their computers, maybe it'll work out. I don't know. I'm really iffy about it. Kind of on the fence, but I'm trying that today, and I see I've burned 12 minutes so far of the ad-free time I have. So let's not dilly-dally, and let's get to the game. We'll do that. There's no game right now, as you can see. There's a blank area, but there will be a game. There will be a game here in a second. Still got the music playing. That's fine. I'll let it run while I start this up. No, not SteamVR. Yeah, I had to do it worked out doing the intro thing because like I said, I wasn't really ready starting the stream, but I used that like few minutes to do some stuff on YouTube. The VODs were showing up as the game was showing up as Super Hot VR because usually when I stream how do I do that? When I make a VOD, set up a VOD thing on the YouTube side of stuff, I just basically copy over the settings from the last VOD. That way, if I change anything, it's all up to date pretty much, and I just have to change a couple things. One of those things is the game that's listed on the page. And the thing that sucks about that is sometimes YouTube doesn't save the change you made, and it's not always clear that happens. So when I copied over the Super Hot VR settings and then changed them to 999, it didn't register that I changed the game, so I had to go in and change all those while the stream was starting. But anyway, look, a video game. There it is. Here it is. And we'll go ahead and turn the soundtrack off here. I did quickly find that track and loop it. I have the extracted tracks from this game, specifically from the PC version, available, but they're all just, none of the file names are actually matching up with the names of the songs. So it's like 000000001B. So I'm like, it's a ton of zeros. It must be it's in hex, I'm pretty sure, but it must be a 64-bit integer. How many bytes is that? 4 bytes? Anyway, really long, just hex number. But yeah, I quickly found that, and I oh no, don't do this to me again. Found that, I looped it, whatever. So I have that one track available looped, but I got to work on my software that does looping for me, so I can avoid that kind of thing. I can just set that up because that would be so much better. I have to get so much done. Which might mean if I do see an ending in this game today, that might be where we end the stream entirely, because I have to get stuff done. There's someone that I reached out to recently that about Unity stuff, because they've been learning Unity, and it's been really cool seeing what they're making, and it has to do with stream stuff, which I happen to be in a position where I've done. If you've been here for a long time, if you've watched my stream for a long time, you know that I've done a lot of weird. I've done a lot of weird, like, interactive or semi-interactive stream programs and stuff. I've had a lot of different overlays. Toxabot was around for a long time. That was fun. I really would love to bring something like that back. I'm really sad that the final version of Toxabot with the pusher game never lasted more than like 2 streams, because I was thinking about it recently, and I thought I just stopped streaming, but I think that was when my hard drive died and I lost a bunch of data, which is a bummer. But anyway, yeah, I've been helping. I was sending some info to someone whose content I enjoy, and I told them that I would, because they were trying to do transparency stuff in OBS, and they were doing it in a poor way. Look at me, good transparency, other than the bloom, which I still have a fix that I need to make for that. But look, this is perfect transparency in OBS. Wow. But there's a way to do. They were like, can we take it a step further and make the window actually transparent in Windows? And it's like, I don't know. There's very, very few people who have tried to do that kind of thing. I'm pretty sure. With a Unity game, trying to make the window transparent so it's an overlay on your system. But wouldn't you know, I'm one of those people. That's how the Dark Souls Remaster minimap that I have on Nexus Mods. Just a reminder that I have mods on Nexus Mods, and if you download them, I get these imaginary points that I can spend on Nexus Mods. Anyway, don't do it. Yeah, that's how my minimap for Dark Souls Remaster works. It's a Unity application that I do a bunch of hacky stuff to not only hack into the memory stuff and inject special code into Dark Souls, but it also calls Windows, like core Windows functions to make the window transparent stuff. But anyway, so it's not really, I don't really need to explain that far, but I told them that I'd take that code and hand it to them so they could do the window transparency stuff. But when I looked at the code, I realized, oh God, this is really not in a state that I can just share it with someone and have them be able to use it. So I've been working on cleaning that code up, making it usable. You stop it. Make it easily usable in other projects, which means I can either send it to people or use it in my own other projects. Hey, Hunter. But yeah, so that's something I wish I was doing right now, but I also really want to be finishing this game. But anyway, that's why this stream might be short. By the way, I at the beginning of the stream, I said I decided to try rolling ads to see, to try to prevent the pre-roll ads from happening. I've now burned through 20 minutes of that hour of ad-free stuff, just discussing nonsense. Anyway, there's a couple more things we need to do. One, is this going to be loud? I'm going to go options. And let me turn my headphones up to kind of try to match the level that it's like coming out in OBS or on the stream. Oh, I look like a ghost right now. Oh, wait. No, I really look like a ghost. Anyway. So we need to do a couple things. One is I need to turn the actual game down, which this is annoying because I can't, when I click out of the game to go to my volume mixer, the game pauses, so I can't like do a better comparison, but I'm going to take it down a little more. So what I want to do is I want to take the volume of the game down on the whole a little bit with my usual methods using the Windows Volume Mixer. That seems good. Maybe a little higher than that. But then the thing I want to do, and it feels like a crime to do this, I'm going to take the BGM down even further than the rest of the volume. Sadly. Is that good? Maybe one more. Hopefully that's not too bad. And of course there's no testing it in the main menu because it's just silent. Why is there no music in the main menu? That's super weird. Anyway, yeah, I realized when looking at the VOD last night, it's too loud. I purposely had it loud, and I kept commenting on that because I wanted the voices to come through clearly when there's voice acting, and make sure that they're extra audible. And it just ended up being way too loud across the board. So hopefully that alleviates that. Sorry if you watched for the past 3 streams and had to deal with the game being a little too loud. It doesn't help because it's like when I look at OBS, I have these volume mixers, right? And it just shows me the overall volume of the different sources. So my voice is recently peaked at about, hey, stop that. I don't know, -2 dBs. I get it pretty close to 0 dB. But that's cool, whatever. Desktop audio now is like at -20 dBs, and whatever. I just see the overall volume of these sources. But the problem is, I have my mic EQ'd in such a way that there's a lot more lower end than higher end noise, and you just don't see that data in just a normal volume meter, right? And it's complicated, but like if two things are at the same volume overall, or they can be at the same volume overall, but maybe one is really bassy and one's really trebly, and they'll be perfectly audible as they are, whatever, depending on what the sounds are. But yeah, the point is it's hard to just visually look at OBS and say, oh no, these two things sound like I can hear my speech over the game or whatever, which wasn't really the case because this is a little bit more, like I said, my mic's a little EQ'd, a little more bassy, and the music was kind of in that same range, right? So it was really stepping on my toes there. Anyway, we're gonna continue. I'm delaying too long. Once again, using the tablet here, which I don't understand why I have to double tap to do a single click. Because that doesn't work. That doesn't do that with, like, I wasn't able to drag earlier either. Can I drag this window around? I can drag, so it wouldn't let me drag in Unity. But I can drag, and I should be able to just click. Let me just really quick. Oh, just bring some window up. I don't even let me bring the calculator up and just see. Let me see if I can use the tablet to use the calculator normally. Yeah, I can tap in the calculator just fine. I don't know why the game sees my taps as something different. Anyway, previously on 999. I can't even say 3 of the same number in a row, apparently. Last time, what happened? A lot happened. We got further. We got deeper in. What's a good recap? So we went through the puzzle that was the like operation room. It had an operating table and scalpels and some medical mannequins. We mixed some dyes together to shine some light through it. There was a room called the preparation room, not to be confused with a preparation room, which is the correct way of saying that word. I'm pretty sure, like, unless it was just a weird R that looked like an L to me, I'm pretty sure it was written as preparation room, because once again, this is a Japanese game, and R's and L's, there isn't really a difference between that sound in Japanese. Those are like, it can sound like an R, it can sound like an L, it can even sound like a D a lot of the time, which is weird. You wouldn't expect R and L to sound like D also, but like ringo, like if you slap your tongue hard enough when you're saying that, ringo, kind of sounds like a D. Anyway, so that's why I think I said preparation room. But anyway, so we did that puzzle. Cool. Clover is really worried about Snake, her brother. We found ourselves back out in the room with all the medical beds. Everyone met up there, and everyone split up to explore, find more doors. While one group of people went to see if they could find Snake in the one door we did not go through. They found, and in which they did find a body wearing Snake's clothes, and arm exploded, much like the first man that got kersploded at the beginning of the game. And that's sad. So we believe Snake had been exploded and potentially murdered by 2 other people, because you can't get into those rooms alone. So that's a big deal. Which I pointed it out, and I don't know. Maybe it was a part of the puzzle. If you go through that door and it just happened to be in the same color as the blood that was splattered everywhere, but it did say LLR on the wall. And there was no mention of that. So I'm curious if that was something that we're supposed to keep in mind somehow, or who knows? But that was interesting. So that happened, and then also we found a handful of doors, and we chose door 2. We chose to go in door 2. That's where we are now. We are there with Lotus and Seven, and everyone except for Clover is in door 6. I think that's where we're at. Yeah, that's not a great recap. The thing I should be recapping is the spooky ghost story that we were told by Seven. Not really a ghost story, but I love it. I love the little tangential, like seemingly unrelated stories that occur during the game, and that was he brought up a bottle. I don't remember the full name, but it was EDT. He told a story about how about 50 years ago, some company was making crystals out of this chemical called EDT, and then one day suddenly the crystals became a hydrate, and they didn't they were bonding with water for some reason when they had never done that before ever in history, and so they were useless as the detergent or whatever it was supposed to be used for. But not only would that factory experience that, but at the same time across the entire world, including places unrelated to that factory, these crystals just started forming hydrates and becoming useless to their needs for some unknown reason. And Seven was like, it was like they were passing information to each other, like someone told the crystals how to form a hydrate with the water, and the crystals communicated with each other across the world. So I can't do justice how the game tells it, but I love that. I love the stories that they do. And I got to retell that one because it's good. I also told about uranium and stuff, but I might bring that up again later. Okay. Oh, I just drank that soda loudly, but I'm gonna drink some more loudly. But anyway, so now we're here in this hallway, the confinement room front hallway. I don't know what a confinement room is. I'm gonna look that up because I like to learn things. What is a confinement room? What was the thing? The forceps yesterday, or they're called Coker forceps, and I didn't know that. Confinement room, hospital confinement definition. Hospital confinement means confinement for any 24-hour period of time. So it's like any part thereof lets employees charge a full day's rate of room and board. Oh, I can't keep looking this up because it pulls up a strategy guide for this game. Okay. All right. Don't get that much knowledge today. Why is OBS doing this? Every day that goes by, I get more frustrated with OBS, even though it's great. Okay. So we're going to check these doors. Okay. Oh, what's this on the... What is this? Oh, are we going to be doing... Okay, I got to do with voices again. I can't do one stream with the voices. How am I going to do Lotus's voice? So Seven was... What the hell is this? What the hell is this supposed to be? What the hell? What was? How did I do that? There was one. What the hell is this supposed to be? What the? Okay, that's good enough. Whatever. Like a drawing of a whirlpool or something.
Well, if I had to guess, I'd say it's trying to look like water.
Yeah, sure. That's what a whirlpool is made of, Junpei. There's a drawing on the mirror that looks kind of like a spring. Kinda. Also, we have no reflection in the mirror. I'm pretty sure we're a vampire. Spoilers. Ooh, what's this?
There's a little tile in the drain.
That's the tone I was going for.
Doesn't look like we're gonna be able to pull it out of there.
Might have to use our heads on this one. Alright, let's figure this thing out.
Can I take it? He said I couldn't take it. I could have sworn... I think I'm mixing up multiple of these games. I feel like there's a puzzle in the second game that looks very similar to this hallway and these rooms. And that's weirding me out. Alright, what about this faucet? It sounds like my mic arm.
Looks like the water doesn't work.
You know, he's constipated.
Doesn't matter how much Seven turns that thing, there's no waters coming out. Has the water been shut off somewhere else?
I don't know. Don't ask me.
There's a partition here.
Maybe it's for privacy. Maybe it's for privacy.
I can't. There's a brief moment where I had his voice where I wanted it.
Man, this is a mess. It's not even a bed anymore.
I can't say I'd want to sleep. I can't.
Don't worry, I can do this.
Can't say I'd want to sleep there.
See, practice makes perfect. Or, I don't know if that voice could ever be perfect, but, okay. Well, there's nothing on the bed or anything. Bed's really dirty. Yeah, everything in here is dirty. Remember that mannequin? That mannequin those body parts of the mannequin were just awful.
This chair's pretty old. Even if Seven sat on it, if Seven sat on it, it'd probably break.
Did you say something?
Nothing at all.
Okay, I see some screws here. Probably have to unscrew, I'm guessing.
What the hell? It's not opening.
There's something up with this drawer. I don't trust it.
Okay. Is it the screws? Oh, look at that. We got a real nice close-up of the screw.
There's a pair of screws screwed into the desk, right on top of the drawer. Doesn't matter how old this thing is, we're gonna have a tough time if we try to break it open.
It's probably gonna be a pain, but we need to figure out a way to get those screws off.
Just stick your, I don't know, they could be loose. You stick your thumbnail in there and you go, eek, eek, eek. Something really satisfying, by the way, about using the tablet to move the mouse around. I'm very bad at using my hands to do things in general. I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Drawing is very difficult for me because I just I can't move my hands the right way, and I know it takes practice, but it's really hard to practice when it's so difficult. And I'm usually much more comfortable moving a mouse, right? But there is something, despite all that, and despite the fact that like I feel like I can't move my hands the way I want to, I don't have those fine motor skills. There's something really like fluid about using the tablet to be like, here's the item and here's the menu, you know, that sort of thing. Anyway, that's a screw. We don't have any items yet, so screw that. Anyway, let's go out here. We went in here, right? So let's go over here. Ooh, a river. Where the river flows. Where the river flows. Someone made some wavy blue lines on this mirror with blue paint. Okay. Lotus. I really, really destroyed Clover's voice. Lotus is another female. She's got a feminine voice. She's more I don't know. I can't do female voices. That's the thing I'm trying to say. Like Clover's ended up like this, which was funny. But I don't know. Lotus is like, what if she was like a smoker? Like,
Is that a drawing of a blue scarf?
that's
No, maybe not.
that's gonna hurt my voice really bad. It's just she doesn't look old, but Seven keeps calling her old, and it just makes me think she's a smoker. I also once again accidentally clicked with the tablet pen because I like pushed my finger against it and forgot that that'll still click even if it's not touching the thing. Okay. Oh, no tile here.
This drain looks like a weird shape. Oh, this drain is kind of a weird shape for a drain.
Oh, why can't I say shape?
You think they made it that shape for a reason, or just for fun?
I mean, that's kind of fun. It does look like it ends right here, though. Like, it doesn't actually go down anywhere. It's just, like, not actually a drain. Excuse me a moment. Just gotta burp a little.
There's no knob on this faucet. There's no way we can get water out of it like this. If we can find a knob or something, that'll work as what? Then we should be able to get water to come out of this thing.
That's her coughing because she's a smoker. That's what I've determined. Man, I'm ruining this game.
This wall is supposed to be some sort of partition. What do they think this is? Privacy is important for these things. Well, it's not like you're gonna use it, Lotus.
See, I can't do two different voices. They're too similar in a weird way.
At least the guards couldn't watch you drop a loaf. Heck, it's better than being totally exposed, right?
See, I'm gonna hurt my throat. It's gonna happen. Flush.
It's just hanging from the wall. Well, if we're pulling the string, then it must be a toilet that flushes.
Yeah? You think so? Moon. Yeah, you do. I mean, when you sit on the toilet, you are giving them a full moon. Although this is like a crescent moon, so that joke doesn't really land, does it?
I refuse to touch this. I refuse. What the hell's wrong with you?
I can't see, his voice is changing because I'm going from smoker voice to like apparently the difference between my smoker voice and my like Solid Snake but a teenager voice. It's not that far apart. Oh my god, my throat already really hurts.
I don't want to touch it ever.
It's a very, very old toilet. Apparently, Lotus refuses to touch it ever. Okay. Good,
A moon. What a filthy, disgusting moon. Yeah, it's pretty filthy, but it's a precious hint. Let's remember it, all right?
Oh, man. I don't remember anything. Toilet paper?
This paper seems to be pretty old. Ew, how the hell can you touch that? It's horrible. Well, it's not like I've really got a choice, do I?
I mean, you don't really have to touch the toilet paper.
It's not like I want to. Or anything. Baka.
Oh, look at this. A towel with the stream and the thing combined. Or if we turn it upside down, it's like a weird flower.
Well, looks like a towel. I have to wonder if the design means anything, though. Maybe you should consider what the design might be. Perhaps that'll give us a hint.
Well, I mean, it's also kind of like a squiggly nail, or maybe a sperm that hit its head really hard. Which, on that note, here's some. I feel like the projector is making me look really weird. Hold on. Let's go to here. Let's turn off this projector. What about this one? Is that that one might be better because the other one makes it feel like it's well, what about this one? Maybe this one will do. I could also try using the other projectors, which yeah, they look weird. Oh my god. That's kind of cool. We'll go with the bright one, I guess. It still looks weird. It looks like I've got 5 o'clock shadow. Yeah, here's some sexual education though. A lot of people when I was growing up would joke about like, well, at least I was the sperm that won the race. Oh man, that's really changing the colors on me. I feel like the default might have been better, but oh well. But actually, it's not the sperm that first hits the egg that is the one that gets inside and makes a baby. It's actually a bunch of sperm actually like weaken the walls of the egg first, and then it's the one that comes in later that when it's already weakened. And this is probably what they look like when they smash their heads against it. You know, it squishes their little head. Anyway, weird tangent to go on. Oh wait, we didn't check under the blanket here.
That bed looks cold. Pretty sure you'd freeze to death in the winter. No kidding. If I tried to sleep here, my skin would dry out in no time. Well, it's not like you're that young anymore.
You're that young. Why did they all call her old? She doesn't look old.
That shouldn't really matter. My, Junpei, aren't you lucky? It seems you'll die before you have a chance to grow old and hideous. I'm sorry, you're right. Dry skin is a woman's worst enemy.
My poor throat. I should have just gone with a crappy, high-pitched voice. Hey, there's the faucet. But we need a screwdriver, I think.
There's nothing in the drawer.
Oh, wait, that was Junpei's voice.
Yeah, something's not right though. The handle in that drawer doesn't really fit, you know? It just looks messy. Why don't you take it out?
There we go. That's the Lotus voice. Oh, we took the whole drawer. Okay. I mean, that's fair.
So there's a mirror on the other side of this drawer. Interesting.
I didn't see that.
It's kind of an odd shape. It looks like someone attached the handle with a screw after the fact.
Oh. Pretty shiny mirror. Oh, can I go back to doing oh wait. Can we combine? No. Okay. Okay. No, I already tried. I get it. Yeah, let's go back to doing Seven's voice, because this hurts. Of course, I could just stop doing the voice, but that's no fun. So can we do something? Okay. If we have this out.
It looks like just part of the design on the towel. Do you think that means anything? On the towel, it looks like water is flowing from the river to the spring. Do you think that means we need to make the water flow from here?
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But we need a screwdriver is the problem. So let's get out of here. I think we've explored that room. Let's look at this over here. Ooh, dark. Spooky.
I can just barely see a mirror from the light coming through the ceiling. It sure would be nice if that mirror was a little lower down. It looks like the same height as the mirror on the right. I wonder if that means anything.
Probably not.
It's a sink, but there's no light shining on it.
If a little light gonna shine on me, hey, yeah, hey, yeah. If a little light gonna shine on me, shine on me, hey, hey. Have I? Did I just sing two different Collective Soul songs? What a weird day. Okay. It's hard to be sure because it's so dark in here, but I don't think there's anything going on with the sink. The faucet is too hard to turn. Well, let's get a closer look, can we? The cat is snoring loudly again.
This mirror seems really high. In fact, it's so high that it's kind of hard to see your reflection in it. It's a blanket, not a really great one, but still.
It looks like a paper towel that they had in, like, those brown paper towels that they had in school, presumably because they were incredibly cheap. I assume is why they had them there. That just were not even kind of absorbent. They were basically cardboard, like really thin cardboard, and not like you could like wipe like. You can wipe the water off of your hands, but it was like, it wasn't like it was absorbing it. It was just moving the water. Like you could take I don't know, anything, like a piece of you could take a credit card and dry your hands the same amount. They were really bad.
What's the deal with the lighting here? There's just this one beam of light. The rest of the place is too dark. I can't see anything. There's no way we can explore the rest of this room.
Okay, well, we need a screwdriver. What about this?
Arrgh. God damn it, no matter how hard I pull on this damn thing, it won't budge. Guess I won't be opening this anytime soon. It doesn't look like it's got a keyhole, and there doesn't seem to be anything stopping it. How the hell am I supposed to open it?
I don't know, man. Try harder? Have you tried? I can't like use this on it somehow, right? I wonder if this is part of the puzzle. What if it's just a stuck drawer? Like it's not a part of the puzzle. It just happens to be stuck. Okay, looks like, yeah, there's one more room over here. Let's look at this door.
There's a door in the back. I wonder where it goes.
I thought of that. And I tried a couple things, but yeah, same result.
Guess 7 wasn't about to do anything. Oh well.
All right, so we got this door with emergence on it, which is weird because I don't see any emergent gameplay here. Actually, would it be considered emergent gameplay? Choosing different paths and having that affect the story. Maybe that is emergent gameplay. Anyway,
there's a bunch of tiles on the door that spell out emergence. Emergence maybe means we need to emerge out of here.
Lotus, can you please stop speaking? It hurts my throat. I'm like a what do they call that? Like a medium. The characters speak through me, and it hurts when they do. So they need to stop. We can't interact with that at all. Try to take them out. Merge to escape from here. Do we need to do something? Tiles to open the door.
Emergence, huh?
I can't like interact with it. What if I use the towel? Okay. Anything here? No? Okay. I guess we go back to the first room and check it out there. This cat is snoring really loud again, and I don't want to wake her up. But I think I'm going to have to. I don't want to wake the kitty up. Can you stop snoring? Oh my god. I'm just gonna go over there. Give her some light pets. Just give her a little bit of kitty cat pets. Because, you know, she doesn't always snore when she's sleeping. So maybe she's in a weird position. Maybe she's having trouble breathing in her sleep. So, yeah, just a moment. I'm going to, unfortunately, wake the kitty up. Or maybe I'll pet her and she won't wake up and she'll stop snoring. That's an ideal possibility. Kitty cat. You gotta stop, dude. Good? Yeah, you good? Yeah. Yeah, you good, kitty cat? Yeah. Okay. Still good over there? I feel bad. I feel so bad. That being said, as bad as I feel about waking the kitty up, she wakes me up like multiple times throughout the night, and maybe if she was a little more awake during the day, she would sleep throughout the night and stop waking me up. That's my ideal scenario. Okay, let's look at the towel in comparison to this mirror.
So there's a spring at the bottom of the river. Yeah, I guess I can see that.
Are you talking about the towel you've got? Yeah, I guess it does look a little like that thing on the mirror.
Yeah, the spring on the towel is going to be indicating the picture on this mirror.
And the mirror is indicating the sink, right? but picture looks like a spring with water, and the sink's all dried out.
Can we do anything with the drawer? Wait, can we... Hold on, let's go back to this other room. When I think about it. There's a mirror on the bottom of this drawer. Can we...
The mirror hanging is the one on the right. Yep.
Uh-huh. Can we put the drawer somewhere on the wall? Can I... Do these little... no, you can't see the little, like... When I tap with the tablet, it does a little, like... Almost like a water ripple. Showing where I tapped. You can't see that.
This light's barely enough to see by. I feel like I'm gonna see a ghost in here or something.
That would really freak me out. Man, there's what's the game? It's something Dr. Decker. I gotta look it up. It's gonna really bother me. Dr. Decker. The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker is an FMV game similar to like Her Story or something like that. Which, if you haven't played Her Story, go play Her Story, and then play The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker. Unrelated games, but basically it's same kind of game. And yeah, so that game has you talking to people. Are you Dr. Decker, or no, you're just some other doctor. Dr. Decker is like killed, right? And so you are like the replacement doctor. And he was like a therapist, right? Psychiatrist, whatever. And it's an FMV game, so it's all just pre-recorded video of these people. But it's like you're one-on-one with them in like a therapy session, right? So they're sitting across from you, and you type in things, and if the words you type are relative to a response they have, they will respond to you in some sort of way. So if you say, let's say there's a patient that's having nightmares or something, and you say something like, what happens in these nightmares? They most likely will have a response that'll go into that, right? And then they might mention something else like, oh, there's bugs in the nightmare, and you type about bugs, and then they'll maybe go on something like that. It's a really cool game, and it's kind of a murder mystery thing, because it's like, well, it seems like one of these people probably murdered the doctor, because that's most likely. But that changes from game to game. You can't spoil it that much in terms of like the outcome, because the outcome changes depending on your playthrough, which is really cool. But anyway, there's a character in there who at some point, like deep into the game, is like, do you see the little girl in the room with us? And this game it had some really like chilling story, and it really does mess with your head. Like, it was very good, but I wasn't like scared of the game until that dude said that. That dude's like, do you see the little girl in the room with us? She's right there. She wants to say hello, or something like that. And I was like, I cannot look at this game anymore. I'm so afraid that there's going to be a little girl that pops up. And yeah. Anyway, that reminded me when he said there's a ghost in the room. I was like, oh God, there's going to be a ghost that shows up. Anyway, we have this drawer. I thought that maybe we could...
Oh yeah.
Well, how's his voice go?
Oh yeah, we could probably use this mirror to reflect the light. Now we just gotta figure out where to reflect the light. Maybe if I go somewhere that's a little easier to shine the light on.
Yeah, so do I click where I want to shine it?
When I shine the light on the mirror in the back.
Oh my god, Agent 47, we're gonna get murdered.
Is that a number? So if I shine a light on this mirror, then I get to see some numbers.
Okay, 47, all right.
I can see a 4 on the left and a 7 on the right. 4 and 7.
All right, here.
So if I shine this light on the mirror in the back.
It's like a sun and a moon.
If I shine the light on the mirror, symbols appears. Weird. The left side has a sun and the right has a moon symbol. I'm gonna remember this.
Are you? Because I may not. All right, can we shine it on the toilet paper?
There's nothing special about this toilet paper. I don't really think I need to bother shining any light on it.
Okay, dude. You were touching the other toilet paper because you're like, this is necessary. I have to put my hands all over this toilet paper. But there's this puzzle where you gotta shine light on stuff and it's hard to see otherwise. And you don't shine it on the toilet paper. You're like, there could be things, think about it. Like, toilet paper's thin. Much like, I don't know how we're getting these like shadows of symbols and numbers on the wall. But you could definitely have the toilet paper be like a little bit thicker in a shape. And you shine a light through it and the silhouette of that shape comes out. Junpei, you're stupid, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay, it's nice to see a sink lit up, I guess, but all it shows me is the pipe.
Why'd you say it like that, Junpei?
I can see a partition over there. It seems pretty pointless to bother examining it.
Whatever, dude. Can we, anything else? The wall? This pipe? Okay, no, stop. I just wanted to go. Okay, so we got 4, 7, sun, moon. And presumably the sun is 4 and the moon is 7. Did we open the toilet in the other room? Did we open the toilet in this room? Is there anything with this chair? Can we go over here? No. We can only look at the light. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we looked at the toilet in the first room. Because we, like, couldn't... Okay.
Hey, this handle's pretty loose.
Loose? You think it'll come off if you pull on it? It fell off. Oh, look at this. A handle doesn't really fit on the string. Maybe it wasn't meant to be attached to it.
Handle. Okay, this looks like it could be a screwdriver. Almost. Like without the screwdriver part.
Take a look at this handle. There's something inside the hole's threaded. It's like you're supposed to screw something in there. We see anything that might fit in there?
No? Well, unless we can like combine the drawer. Nope, not this page.
Combine power of handle and drawer.
Okay. That didn't work. What's going on in here? Okay, so we do have a sun on this toilet.
It's just like the sun symbol we saw in that dark room.
That's right. There was some kind of number hint there too. I think maybe the number was how many times we took a piss? No. It's gotta be how many times we flushed.
Okay, it's not the amount of points. Maybe he's right. Maybe we have to pee a certain amount of times into this toilet.
Damn, this toilet's pretty nasty to begin with. But the inside's even worse.
Honestly, I'm amazed you could bring yourself to touch it.
I love touching toilets. There's way nastier stuff out there in the world than a gross toilet.
You're a real deep thinker, aren't you?
You know, can we do anything with the toilet? Was someone indicating this place? I wonder how many times I need to flush. We could try that.
The only thing you can manipulate in this room is that string. Chances are, they made this puzzle so someone wouldn't trigger it by accident.
All right, what now?
This looks like a toilet.
Pretty old school toilet. Guess that makes sense though. His ship seems pretty old too. I told you about the gigantic.
Oh man, really close up on the toilet paper roll.
A toilet paper tube, huh? I seriously doubt I'm gonna need this for anything.
What do you mean?
Oh, look at this.
Look at this. Look at what we found.
Well, this part is thinner than the rest. In fact, this doesn't really look like it's part of the rest of this thing. This rod feels loose. Maybe if I give it a couple turns. Here we go.
Screwdriver shaft.
Hey, this is a screwdriver shaft. It's missing a handle though. Even if we run into a screw that fits, it's gonna have a hard time with it without a handle.
Well, if we can find a handle, maybe then it'll do us some good.
Yep, well, it'll do some good. Let's go.
So if I just stick this metal rod into the handle.
Hopefully it's screwing one way. Oh my god, I look like a zombie. Hopefully it's screwing one way and not the other. The way it's threaded in, because like if you think about it, if it's threaded in one way, and you go to unscrew something, well, actually, and it doesn't matter. Like if you go to screw something, it's gonna like loosen the handle, I think, right? If it's meant for unscrewing. Doesn't matter. We're gonna go use it. Gonna go use. I don't know. Wait, what did the flush do? Is the sink any different? I don't see anything different. Let's go open this drawer over here. Get these screws. It sounds like a really loose screw. I don't think we needed a screwdriver for it.
Sweet, got the screws off.
Oh, we can open the drawer.
You know, actually, my aunt, they might still have it. She had a drawer that was kind of like this. It wasn't. It was like a hole in the top. It wasn't two holes, but it was a hole in the top that kept the drawer from opening. And to open it, you had to just like pull. I think they literally had a screw in it, but it was loose. It wasn't screwed in. You just pulled it out. But yeah, they just put it in there, and the drawer wouldn't open, and they took it out, and the drawer would. I think it was like not a fold out, like a pull out drawer, but it was like more like a lid that would fold forward or something. I don't remember why it was like that. It was interesting though.
There's nothing in here.
Oh, maybe the drawer's what we need.
Drawer, huh?
Alright, let's yank the thing out.
Desk drawer. And on the bottom side, nothing? I mean, there's some stuff on the back. Is there something on the back of this one? No. Oh, I bet we can unscrew this, though. Let's search this.
There's a bump on the back.
I wonder what it's for.
Maybe there's a hole somewhere. And these bumps line up with it and trigger a hidden switch or something. Hey, we've seen weirder stuff. That doesn't seem that far-fetched.
It doesn't, honestly. Okay, let's combine this with the screwdriverator.
If I use the screwdriver on the screw in the center of the handle, maybe I can...
Knob, what are you calling me?
Hey, did you break it, Junpei?
No, dude. Seems kind of weird to have a handle on a wooden drawer like this.
You mean what do you mean? Wooden drawers have handles?
It's handle. It looks like it should be a handle for that faucet. But the faucet already has a handle. Maybe it goes somewhere else.
Maybe it does, my friend. So did this change? I guess it's just a mirror now. I don't think there's anything else to glean from that. Let's go in here. We'll take our knob, if you know what I mean. Put it here. They're really getting a lot of use out of that sound effect.
Sweet, the handle I got off that drawer fits in the faucet perfectly. Now I can turn the water on.
All right, do it.
Junpei, what are you doing? It's pretty obvious, isn't it? I'm running the water. I can see that. I'm asking you why you just let it get run like that. Think about it, Lotus. This faucet didn't have a knob when we found it, right? What do you mean? Just watch. Anytime now. Hey, water's filling up. Doesn't that just mean the pipes are clogged? Whoops, let's turn it off for now.
Gonna be coughing up blood after this.
So did anything change? The water stopped flowing. Thank you, Mr. Obvious. Junpei, I'm leaving this one to you, alright? Pain. The sink is totally filled with water.
Okay. I guess let's go check the other room. We haven't flushed this toilet, but I'm gonna go check the other room first. This one. Oh, this one filled with water. Tile. It's a bunch of lines. Wow. It's like what's that game called? Azul.
So we got this tile. It's got these red, blue, and gray lines. What the heck does this stuff mean?
Well, if I know.
I'm beginning to really enjoy my 7 voice. Okay.
よしっと
Oh,
なんだ
what's happening? 7, no.
おいどうしたんだよセブンすごい汗じゃないかあ大丈夫か
大丈夫だ。ちょっとめまいがな。
Happens. Low blood sugar.
大丈夫ってどう見てもそうは思えないぞなあ本当に平気かよ
どうして俺はここに
What the hell am I doing here? I don't
何言ってん
belong
だよセブ
here.
ン2の扉を開いて俺たちはこの部屋に忘れちまったのか
いや違うんだ。そういうことじゃねえんだ。少しな記憶が戻ったんだよ。
I love his little teeth. Little teeths right here. Oh, his little like weird round buck teeth. It's great.
俺はここに来たことが
Oh,
あるらしい。
he's been here before. I need to fix something real quick before we get into deep lore here. Is that better? What about the dim one? I think I got to go with this one. It's just too intense.
だからこの部屋に来たことがあるって言ってんだよ。
来たことがあるっていつどうして
青いライトのな。
I would light Nona.
なんだよそれ
もう少しなんだ。あと少しで全てを思い出しそうなのに。そうだ、実験。
An experiment.
この船で実験が行われてたんだ。
An experiment going on in the ship.
実験って何の
人を操る、人を意のままに操るための
Control
実験だ。
people. Like mind control?
なんだよそれ
青いライトノナ。さっき言ったのは実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ。
Kid experiments. So now we're getting into I was gonna spoil something else, like a completely different thing. Never mind.
他にも 4,5 人はいたはずだが全員の名前は思い出せねえ。
I mean, it's not really spoiler. Fringe. I was gonna say it's like Fringe, that's a big becomes a big part of that story is experiments on children, like what's fringe science experiments. It's such a good show. I still need to watch the last season.
そうだそうだったんだ。だから俺はここに実験少年少女連続不明事件
Okay, keep in mind the name Cradle Pharmaceuticals. I don't know when we'll get to it, but I learned something about this game last night that has to do with this name, but it requires explanation of something else that we have not come across yet. Kidnap kids. Okay, it would be a pharmaceutical company to kidnap and experiment on kids.
俺はその事件について追っていた。
Working that case, is he a detective?
そうだ確かこのベッドの下に穴が潰されてる。いや別の部屋なのか。
There's a hole under a bed? Okay.
と同じような構造をした部屋なら他にもたくさんあるだろうし。
なあ、一体何を思い出したって言うんだよ。一人で納得してないで俺にも教えてくれないか。
Okay, don't call him a crazy person, Junpei. Like, he's going through a lot right now.
思い出したって言っても全部ってわけじゃねえんだ。取り戻した記憶は断片的でまとまりがなくぼんやりとかすれちまってる。
それでも構わないよ。断片的でもいいから教えてくれ。
どうやら俺は刑事。
A cop? Okay, not a detective?
刑事？
Keiji. What's see they're saying Keiji as cop, but what the term that comes to mind that I learned was is it Keisatsukan or something like that? Is that a different type of is that police? Is that
そうだ。
anyway?
今から9年前俺は少年少女連続不明事件について追っていた。
Kidnapped 9 years ago. Would like to point that out. Another 9.
知ってるだろあの事件のこと。
I don't remember that. No.
ああの頃俺は中学1年生。
Still in school, huh?
詳しいことはよくわからないが概要くらいなら。確か当時の俺と同い年ぐらいの子供たちが突然行方不明になっちまったんだよな。
Hmm.
新聞でもテレビでも連日のように報道してたっけ。そうか、セブンはあの事件を。
ああそうらしい。で捜査を進めていく間にクレイドル製薬って名前の製薬会社が事件に関与していることを突き止めてな。その会社の内部の人間から情報を引き出すことに成功したんだ。そいつはこう言った。
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船と連行されるらしい。
ってな。そして俺はその埠頭へと向かった。
Why 16 kids? Why not 9 or 18?
物陰に身を潜めて様子を探ると岸壁に一艘の不審船が横付けされているのが分かった。
Look at Seven with his gun and his like Yakuza outfit. It's a badass dude.
その戦場と周囲にちらほらと人影が見えてな。
That's a lot of sacks of potatoes that they're carrying over here.
どうやら黒いスーツに身を包んだ男たちが大きな袋に詰め込まれた何かを
Yeah, making a big
船の
stew.
中へと運び込んでるみてえだった。その重量感、たわみ方を見て俺は悟った。
The bags were moving? Wow, those are lively potatoes. Probably still
間違い
growing.
ねえ。奴らが運び込んでいるのは
Humans, yeah. makes
人だ
sense.
と気づいた時にはもう俺の体は動いていた。物陰から飛び出し銃を構えた。
動くな。
だが次の瞬間、俺の後頭部には硬い金属が押し当てられていた。
銃を捨てろ。
撃鉄の下げられる音が頭蓋骨に直接響いた。悔しいがどうしようもなかった。その直後、首筋に鋭い痛みを覚えた。何か針のようなものを突き刺されたらしい。
I mean, so a pharmaceutical company would make sense. You know, if we look here, they'd have access to drugs and stuff that could make someone forget, like Seven has.
注射か。俺はそのままうつ伏せになって倒れた。頬には冷たいコンクリートの感触があった。それ硬い床の上で俺は目を覚ました。くそ、頭がガンガンするぜ。どこだここは。
Yeah, that drawing.
粗末なベッド、薄汚れた洗面台。
It's weird how all the markings on the wall are exactly the same too.
ドアのついていないむき出しのままの便器。
There's a divider.
どうやらそこは刑事である俺にとって馴染みのある場所のようだった。
You don't get these in prison cells, these dividers. Like, they're acting like this is like some atrocity. And I mean, at least in American prisons, it's not a, yeah.
独房か。便器の反対側の壁には一枚の扉があった。俺はよろめきながら身を起こしてその前に近づいていった。扉に手のひらをついて前後左右に圧力をかけてみた。開かねえ。当然だ。独房にぶち込んでおいて鍵をかけないわけがない。何度か体当たりも食らわしてみたが無駄だった。だよな。俺は一人つぶやいてその場にどさっと腰を下ろした。それからどれぐらいの時間が経ったか、俺の耳にふとかすかな声が届いた。
It's 9.
声は遠かった。なんて言ってるのか聞き取ることはできなかった。
Door 9? Maybe they're talking about the ninth door? Or the 9 door, rather?
だがそれは確かに俺の鼓膜を震わせていた。変声期を迎える前の甲高い声。声は一つじゃなく重なり合って響いていた。複数いるな。5人か6人か、いやもっとか。どこだ、どこから聞こえてくる。俺はキョロキョロと辺りを見回し壁に耳をつけてみた。違う、こっちじゃねえ。左か、左のベッドの下が。俺は鋼鉄のフレームをがっしり掴むと力任せにベッドをひっくり返した。見つけた。すぐに分かった。ベッドが置かれていた壁の下の方に
Such a good
金網に
drawing.
覆われた通気口があった。腹ばいになって奥を覗き込んでみたが暗くて何も見えやしない。
It feels like, I don't know, like a Gorillaz album cover or something. That's the vibe I'm getting here.
だがその先から声が聞こえてくることは間違いなかった。どういうことだ。なんでこんなところに子供たちが。思い出したのはクレイドル製薬の内通者の言葉だった。
今夜 X 埠頭から船が出る。子供たちはその船に乗せられ沖合に停泊している大型客船と連行されるらしい。
おいおいおい、まさかここはその大型客船の中だってのか。とにかくどうにかして子供たちのところへたどり着けねえもんかと 俺はその時目に入ったのは金網だった。
I keep cutting him off. I'm just so eager to get through the story.
いけるか。俺は指を鍵爪のように折り曲げて網の目をがっしりと掴んだ。そして
Oh man, Seven.
しゃあざまめろ感じちゃうね。目の前にはぽっかりと開いたダクトへの入り
His
口。
face is so good.
俺は額に吹き出した汗を拭って早速その奥へと潜り込んでいった。
なあ、その後はどうなったんだよ。
わからねえんだ、こっから先が。
Hmm.
確かダクトの先にあった扉を開いて何人かの子供たちを見つけたはずなんだが、やっぱりダメだ。この先が全く思い出せねえ。
そんな、そこにいた子供たちはどうなったんだよ。セブンが助け出したのか？
かもしれないし、そうじゃないかもしれねえ。なんとなくだが、一人亡くなっちまったような気がする。
Oh man.
女の子が。
Hmm.
とにかくこのぐらいで勘弁してくれ。こっから先は本当に思い出せねえんだ。
そうか。まあしょうがない。分かったことだけでもまとめてみるか。9年前に発生した少年少女連続不明事件。どうやらその事件の黒幕はクレイドル製薬という製薬会社の人間のようで、彼らは子供たちをさらってこの船へと連れてきたらしい。目的は実験のため、人を意のままに操るための実験だとセブンは言った。その実験の被験者とされたのがさらわれた16人の子供たちで、その中には葵、ライト、ノナという名前の少年、
Oh, skip past it, but that's fine.
あとはセブンが刑事だということも判明したが、どの道これだけの情報じゃどうにもならないな。ノナリーゲームのこともゼロのことも相変わらず謎のままだし。
See, I feel like it's probably detective, right? Like they keep saying cop, but I don't think a just normal cop who like gives out tickets and stuff is going to be down by the docks investigating like a mass kidnapping, right?
連続不明事件から9年経った今、どうして俺たちが同じ船に拉致されてきたのかもわからない。というか、そもそも人を意のままに操るための実験ってなんだよ。
Yeah, there's a lot to take in here.
そんなバカバカしい実験が本当に行われたっていうのか。このままじっとしててもしょうがないし、動くか。
It's gonna feel really bad to do Seven's voice again now that he's like revealed a lot of stuff and he seems like he's maybe a really good guy. I mean, we don't know that he's telling the truth, but that is a lot of information. So, to recap, if you weren't reading it, Seven believes that 9 years ago on a ship that looked identical to this, there were 16 kidnapped children, or, you know, maybe some of the 60. He said there's 16 kidnapped children. He heard like 4 or 5, whatever. 3 of their names were Aoi, Light, and Nona. And he was a detective working the case of these kidnapped children. Ended up on the ship as well. also kidnapped. And he believes that it was the doing of Cradle Pharmaceuticals, experimenting on controlling humans. That's who knows if they're trying to mind control the kids or what, but that's what it sounds like. Very interesting. Okay, back to the puzzle though. We got this tile, got a towel, which is kind of like tile. Towel. Can we combine some of this weird stuff? No. What about this one? Alright, just making sure. Right. So, does the sink still has water? Let's go to the other room. Hey Lotus, you won't believe what we just went through. Can we put like the drawer in here? Sounded like something falling.
What was that?
Oh God.
I heard it too. Let's open the drawer.
Oh, another tile. Did we search the tile?
Have you taken a closer look at this tile, Junpei? I noticed that the three red lines here are actually on top of the other lines.
Yep.
The red lines? Yes.
All right, what about this one? Also, are they the same exact tile? I guess they are.
The tile with the three colored lines on it, right? Junpei, did you notice this? The red lines. Don't they look like they form a 14?
Oh, they kind of do, yeah.
14, huh? Yeah, I guess it kind of does.
All right. Does that mean anything? I guess the black lines are like the reverse of that, right? See how this is like if you were to do this. I mean, maybe that's a 41. I don't know. Can we combine the tiles together? Fair enough. All right, so I mean, this had a backing to it. Nothing in the drawer, which is what made that happen. But I am curious, if we go in here, can we put this drawer in here, and will anything happen?
I already took the drawer out of this desk.
Okay, so that's a no. Let's try going in here and flushing the toilet, if it lets us.
So this is what the moon symbol is pointing to, huh? They probably made it so someone wanted to try trigger it by accident, if that's the case.
All right, so if we look at the sink, did the sink change?
This toilet is disgusting. You don't expect me to touch that thing, do you? If you don't want to, then I'll do it, all right?
No one needs to touch the toilet yet. So this didn't change anything. I mean, maybe it is the amount of times you have to flush it, right? So, second time, it was 4, 7, and Sun Moon. Third time, fourth time, fifth time, six consecutive time, 7.
Huh? Did you hear something? I heard a loud flushing noise. No, not that.
Is it something in here? It's a very, very old toilet. Apparently, Lotus refuses to touch it. Moon symbol on it. Still a moon symbol on it. Very old toilet, yep. Anything to do with the toilet paper? Half-used toilet paper? Well, it's old and kind of grossing me out. All right. Anything in the sink? The mirror? I don't see anything new at the sink. Let's go to the other room. Maybe it requires us flush this. I don't know if it's going to count the one flush we did already, but he was counting, so... Okay, so 2, 3. One more. 4.
There it is again. Makes some kind of weird sound when I pull on that string. Same thing happened in the other room. That means
I don't know. Don't you think it's a little suspicious that the other room gave us a hint to figure this one out?
you're right. The room next door is just like this one, so that leaves the dark room.
Yeah. Okay, but do we have the information to do something with the dark room? Also, can we check under the... So, 7 checked under the bed for a hole.
So it's still a terrible bed. I never sleep on a bed like that.
Okay, that's great. It's just looking for a hole. Down in a hole. Oh, can we do tiles on the emergence thing? This might be the exit. I don't know.
The tiles we found and the tiles here are the same size. When I touched the tiles on the door, I felt something weird. Huh? I can move these tiles.
And that means maybe if you swap the tiles we got with the tiles on the wall, something will happen.
I suppose that we just need to figure out what strange designs of these tiles mean.
You mean the letters?
At any rate, we should look for all the tiles that are the same size. You're right. Let's meet back here after we've done a thorough search.
Okay, how do we know when we have all the tiles? We have 2. There's not going to be like 8 more. All right. Bad blanket. Ghosts. We don't need to shine light on the hint anymore. Okay, well, can we go over here? We can. Okay, we weren't able to do this before. 14 equals E. Actually, it's E equals MC squared. I'm so sorry. That's incorrect. So you would think... Okay, let's look at this tile. So if the 14 is E... Oh my God, it's hard to... Once again, two axes of rotation makes it hard to rotate this the way I want it to. Let's come on, a little more. A little more. Just gotta rotate. Rotate. Great. 14 equals E. Does that mean we just put 14 tiles over all the E's in emergence? How many E's are there in emergence? 4? E, M, E, R, E. What? E, M, E, R, G, E, and C. 4, yeah, okay. Let's just flush this thing a bunch? I don't know. Let's look at the toilet paper.
Toilet paper. It's still white enough for me to know what it is, even in the dark. There's nothing out of the ordinary about it.
Yeah, they make black toilet paper. Pretty crazy.
I can just barely make out the string for the toilet, but I can get a hold of it. Damn it. It kind of pisses me off that I can see it, but I can't touch it.
What? Why not?
Alright, it took a couple tries, but I've got you now, string. Yes! Now I can pull on it. Huh? Doesn't matter how many times I pull it, there's no flush. Kind of feel like an idiot. Waste a bunch of time because I was determined to flush a toilet.
Yeah, but...
Looks like a dirty toilet, but it's too dark to tell.
I'm really confused.
It's a sink, there's no light shining on it.
Well, we can make that happen, Junpei, but... You too dumb, dog. And this opens now.
Well, this drawer opens easily enough.
It wasn't opening before. Okay, so we do have 4 tiles now, which should mean we can go to the emergence door and put them all over the E's.
Okay. Well, it looks like we've investigated all the rooms. The only mystery left is that door.
All right, let's crack that mystery then.
We got 4 tiles.
And there are a bunch of tiles that are the same size up on the wall there.
So if we replace the 4 tiles of the wall, this ones we got, we should open the door. Well, there's only one way to find out.
All right. Do I click and drag? No, I just click and click. Click and click. And click and click. E.
Hey, did you just hear something unlock? Does that mean we got it right? As it looks like we did. The 14 hidden on the tile. If you convert that to hexadecimal, it's an E.
I guess. You're right. There could have been a thing that somewhere where it taught hexadecimal in case the player didn't know. And then done, whatever.
Basically, the E's in emergence are the 14s from the tiles. So if we replace it, that gives up the answer.
I don't really care why it worked. Let's just get out of here.
Yeah, I really care why it worked.
Yes, let's go.
You found it. Oh, so good. Okay, I do not know if there's any more puzzles. Oh, this is a puzzle. Shit.
なんだここは。
気味の悪い部屋ね。
Agreed.
一刻も早く退散したいところだが。
Maybe it's not a puzzle? That door ain't opening.
だろうな。
ロックがかかってるのね。
なあ、いつもの通りだ。
で、今度は一体何の部屋なの？
部屋のど真ん中に椅子か。
Yeah, it looks pretty comfy.
椅子って言っても座りたくはならないデザインね。
Okay, Lotus, you and me just have a different opinion on the chair. That's all.
椅子の足元はこれガラス張りか？向こう側は真っ暗で何も見えないな。
このテーブルの布についてるのは血か？
Could be anything, Junpei.
何なのよこれ。こんな道具で一体何を？
あまり考えたくはないな。
Kitty Cat's gonna ruin the moment. Hey, Kitty. Need me open that door for you? Yeah? Okay. Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead. Even though she's left the room momentarily, I guess we should probably have the little Hexy Cat in the background, just like we did yesterday. I think that's a pretty good indicator that there's another being here.
とにかくやばい匂いがする部屋だってのはよくわかった。長いは無用だな。とっととこの部屋をやっつけて外に出よう。さあ、孤独。
Another immediately. Okay, I thought we were not going to have another puzzle, but we got him. Hold on.
Secret way out.
Yeah, I was in my head. I was like, I don't really remember this path, but I was like, I know we're nearing an ending. And I was like, so we're close enough that there probably isn't more than one puzzle. But not only was there more than one puzzle, this might be the only spot. Like, probably not. But it feels like there are very few spots in this game where there's 2 puzzles just back to back. Unless, wait, was the casino right after the previous puzzle? It might have been. It might have been. Before I start this puzzle, I'm gonna go use the restroom. And I guess, yeah, I don't want to, but in the interest of doing what I did before, keeping the ads away from people who just joined the stream, I'll run three minutes. God, but it's so much, but it does keep ads away for an hour. So I'll run 3 minutes of ads. So if you're here watching, go find something to do for 3 minutes. I won't play until they're done. So be right back. All right, I think we're good. Where's stuff? You get situated again. Situated. Mic's working. Good. I feel like I need to verbally say that out loud so I don't do what I did a couple times recently. Not just once, but a couple times where I left my mic muted for a while. That's no fun. Before that, I hadn't done that in years. Okay. We got a jam going. There's a lot to take in here. Let's look at the chair first.
A really creepy chair. Manacles make me think it was used to torture people.
Well, see, this using a big, lumbering, dumb voice kind of loses its effect when, like, you start talking about torture and stuff. Like, serious topics. Also, sorry if you hear the throat loss. I'm just clanking around in my teeth.
Well, we can't open these manacles without a key. There's some sort of weird symbol on them.
Can we see the symbol?
Kind of symbol.
Yeah.
Well, if I got this right, I think it's the sun symbol.
Could you show us it? This feels like Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, where he's like trying to explain it. All right, sun symbol, whatever. What's the screen?
Something on the screen.
I don't think there is. This device will conduct the experiment. Once the experiment has been completed, the door will unlock. Oh, do we have to experiment on 7 specifically? No one else? Can he even fit in this chair? First, adjust the switches to match the blocks in the sample above.
Huh? I don't know what this thing is, but we gotta figure out this puzzle.
It's right next to the torture chair. Whatever it is, I don't think it's good.
Thanks, Lotus.
Anyway, we just adjust the switches to match the blocks up on top, right? You adjust the switches shown on the 4 corners of the screen and then press the check button. Junpei, we don't know what this thing does. You can always come back to it later. There are lots of other things you can do.
Oh, look, there's a hint button. Check. Error. I think this is probably one of those things where I've got to know what I'm looking for first.
Whenever you want to turn on one of these switches, more blocks show up on the screen. I think you gotta figure out which buttons you have to press in order to get the screen to match the diagram.
Yeah, but it's kind of figure out what button does what. If you want to see how many blocks each switch has, just turn on one switch. When all of them are off, there aren't any blocks, right? Then you can see how many each switch adds. Oh yeah, I get it.
But what diagram? What diagram are they talking about? Is it one of those things that's in the, is it file menu? There was only one puzzle that needed to do that, which is the medical record. What diagram? To match the blocks on top. Is this like some weird... When they say match the blocks on top, was this a puzzle meant for the DS where you're interacting with the bottom and the top screen had... What's the name of the place we're in? I'm going to skip the dialogue because I think they're just going to give me... Oh, God. I think they're just going to give me hints, and I don't want to read that. It's called the torture... Oh, great. I'm going to try my best to look up images of this without it telling... Like, without... Okay, there's no images on this guide. Yeah, I want to just see if there's an image. No, once again. There's a video. Okay, someone. This is not. I'm looking for the DS version. I saw some things. I'm like trying to make my eyes gloss over so I'm like not seeing too much. I am seeing some things. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the heck it's talking about, but let's see if we can blocks on top. Unless it means, does it mean these two have to match these two? Is that right? Check it. No. I don't really understand what they want me to even do. Because okay, so their hint was you can count the amount. So this goes 1 2 4 4. This one goes 3 2 1 3 2 3 1 4 2 5 2. I don't remember the amounts. I feel like it would be really easy to just, you know, I guess brute force it. Because there's only so many combinations you can do, right? Unless order matters. I mean, these two match. I just don't... Yeah, I don't... Let's come back to this. No, stop. Stop clicking on it. I keep accidentally clicking on it. I mean, here, look. These match. Okay. Yeah, I'm not paying attention to your puzzle hints. What's going on over here?
These levers have got to turn something on.
Of course they would. All I could do is turning something on or off. What's important is what they turn on or off.
Don't say the floor's suddenly gonna open up. Red, yellow, you think the colors mean something?
No idea. I mean, red looks more dangerous. But other than that...
The bottom of this one looks like it's covered in rust.
I don't think it'll move at all. I don't know if this is 7 speaking. I don't think it is.
All the dials are pointing in different directions.
Maybe something will happen if we turn them? Ha! Shoot. They're all rusted. I guess turning them doesn't really do anything.
So, can we do yellow?
Can see some oil or something down there at the base of the lever. Yeah, it feels like it's got some movement to it. I should be able to pull this one. Alright, let's pull the lever. Is that water?
What the hell? What's going on?
Will you calm down? It's just water going somewhere. Sounds like it's underneath us. That means the floor. Oh, Junpei, look. What she? Oh, damn. I can see through the glass now.
Can we? Whoa, that's very vibrant green. EDBF. On a dead shark?
There are a couple letters in the color of blood.
That's red, Junpei. That's that color's red. You might be colorblind. I don't know.
Written on the shark's belly.
It's dead. Looks like the letters are E, D, B, and F. Whatever these are for has to be in this room somewhere.
Yeah, maybe the panel we were just at.
E. There are a bunch of buttons here with the letters A through F on them. Let's push some of them. Down you go. So if I press it again, back you come. Guess these buttons switch something on or off when you push them.
Okay. E, B, a D, F.
What? There's a strange noise coming from the chair.
Hey, Lotus, why don't you go sit in it?
Looks like it's been turned on. Guess the puzzle here is that power had to be sent in a specific way.
Uh-huh. The manacles are still locked in place. They've got a sun symbol engraved on them. Great.
These cables are really complicated. Does this thing really need all these cables?
There's like 10? Just 10 cables. It's not that many.
For adjusting the voltage, you know? If you power on just one cable, the voltage is low. Turn on more cables if you want more voltage.
If you pump electricity through all 10 cables, that'll probably be enough to electrocute someone. Oh man, just thinking about that scares the crap out of me. Why don't you sit there, Seven? Let's try not to do that anymore, okay?
Think? I'm good with that. Manacles, yep. Stop clicking on it. What about the...
I don't think there'd be water under here. If it opens up, do you think the chair would drop into it? Well, that could be dangerous. Water conducts electricity, you know. And if it opens up, maybe the water would flow into this room. Hey, don't talk about stuff like that. Oh, man, my throat.
Okay, pipe, stairs. Looks like
Looks like a catwalk goes across about half the room.
I think it's made like that so you can get around without standing on the floor.
it really doesn't look like the catwalk goes across half the room. It looks like it's just on this wall and then down into the room. I think they're lying to me. Okay, so something happened with the chair, maybe? We could look at these tools.
There are a number of ominous looking tools and instruments here.
Let's see, we've got an adze and a hammer, a pair of forceps, these other things are too old and broken. I have no idea what they are. Hey, doesn't look this wrench look way too new to be here with us all as yeah.
As does, I didn't notice it before you mentioned it, but it's not rusty at all.
Wrench. Don't wanna be a monkey wrench. Alright.
This wrench looks brand new. Is it like where we found it? I have to wonder how it was used. Knock it off. I don't want to think about that.
What do you mean?
You've already seen plenty of things that are a lot more cruel than that. Hee, you're unexpectedly sensitive. Come on, let's not talk about stuff that doesn't matter, okay? We need to find somewhere we can use this thing.
He just really wants to use his new wrench. He's really excited about it. Okay, where could we use the wrench? We haven't even looked in this direction. Maybe here.
The cover's bolted on here, they're pretty good. Should be able to get those bolts off with this wrench we just found, though.
Yeah, that seems... Yeah, do that.
Sweet, it's open.
Let's crawl through.
The hole's too small, you can't see in, even with the cover off. Well, you can't see in, but I think there's enough room to stick your arm in. Are you sure you want to do that? There could be something dangerous in there. Okay, I admit it scares me a little, but we need to see if there's anything useful in there.
Stick the arm. Stick arm.
All right, here we go, arm into the hole. Hey, I think I can feel something. It's small, cold, and hard. Doesn't feel like there's anything else in here. All right, let's see what this thing is.
I bet it's a key. Haha.
A key with the sun symbol on it.
We should be able to open the door with this.
But we gotta get out of this room before we can do that.
And we're probably gonna need the sun key to do that.
None of the doors in this room have keyholes. I bet we gotta use it on something that's not a door.
Yeah, you mean like the manacles with the sun symbol on it? Very intelligent. Wait, can we pick up these? These?
There's nothing in there anymore.
That's a no. That's a no. We cannot. What about this angle? Oh, I guess the catwalk does go around the room. The room.
There's a lot of dust on the light. Makes it look like the room hasn't been used in a long time.
That's the thing that makes it okay. All right, let's open this up.
The sun key should fit into the keyhole on these manacles. All right, sun key, in you go. And yes! Great, they're open. I don't think we're gonna need the sun key in here, though. It just seems unlikely. Let's just throw it away.
Okay.
Into my pocket with you.
Okay, what now?
They're open. What are you gonna do now?
Let's just look around some more. I got a feeling that something will happen. Right. We should try and figure out what the device over the corner is for at any rate.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, match all the blocks on top. Is it just the amount on the on here? Because I mean, if it's just the amount of here on here, then that should be simpler. Maybe. I don't know. So this matches it, but this doesn't match it. Those don't match. No. I mean, this doesn't match. Let's check it though. Okay, I have zero clue what that puzzle even was. But we did it. I'm okay with brute forcing it. I mean, I wish I knew. It's not as satisfying, but whatever. Adjustment is completed. Now proceeding to execution phase. To complete this experiment, data must be collected from subject. Once preparation is finished, please subject and chair.
Well, I thought we solved the puzzle already. What does it mean by preparation?
I don't know. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I think this means one of us gotta sit in the chair.
Well, 7's never gonna fit in that thing. It's either you or me, Junpei. Collecting data. I wonder if it's going to run electricity through the subject.
There's a human head on the screen. Maybe it's gonna zap the brain with a little electricity.
This really doesn't sound safe.
Anyway.
Oh, sorry. Anyway, we've still got to prepare. We can talk about this after we figure out what it means by preparation, alright?
Wants to prepare, so maybe we ask what we need to do.
Okay. The restraining device is unlocked. Please seat subject in the device.
やっぱり誰かが座らないと動かなそうだな。
こんなところでスリムな体が役に立つとは皮肉なものね。
Thank you for calling my body slim and beautiful. That's very nice of you, Lotus.
ヤシロ、本当にいいのか？俺が座ってお前が解いた方が。
そうだぜ。もし失敗でもしたら。
Don't tell me this is going to give me a fail state. I didn't understand the last puzzle at all, which doesn't bode well for it. Like if it's going to give me a fail state.
平気よ。たとえ落ちたとしても、サメはもう死んで
I'm
るじ
not
ゃん。
worried about you falling in. I'm worried about the electricity.
だけど。
決断が鈍い男はかっこ悪いわよ。アドバイスはそこからでもできるわ。こんな部屋に長居したくないし。さっさとモニターの前につきなさい。
All right. Sounds good to me.
ねえ、最後に一つだけ聞いてもらえる？
Oh no. Listen, Lotus. Listen. Whenever a character who has otherwise not told anything about their past or hasn't really opened up, whenever a character in the story starts opening up and being like sharing like emotional stuff and gets you like thinking, oh, maybe I had it wrong, maybe they're a good person, that's when they die. So just keep being a jerk or else you're gonna die. We don't want anyone dying here, Lotus. Not even you.
最後とか言うなよ。
演技でもね。
いいから聞いて。もしも私の身に何かあったら、娘たちにこう伝えてほしいの。
Tell my wife I said hello.
お母さんはあなたたちのことを愛してた。 ずっと愛してるって。
娘たち？
お前子供がいるのか？
ええ、ちょうど淳平君と同じぐらいの年齢かしら。
Hmm.
双子でね、いろいろあって若い頃に産んだの。
That doesn't sound good.
名前はノナと。
Nona?
それからも
Oh,
う一人は。
man.
待て、ノナ。
葵、ライト、
Here we go.
ノナ。実験の被験者となった子供たちの名前だ。
何よ、突然大声上げたりして。
おお、まさかとは思うが。ヤシロ、お前の本当の名字は柏原じゃねえよな。
Okay, you never mentioned that name before 7, but alright.
なんで知ってんのよ。
おいおいおいおい、マジかよ。こいつまさかヤシロがあの子の母親だったとは。
Oh, is that one of the ones that died? Or the kid that died, apparently?
あの子って何？まるで会ったことがあるような口ぶりじゃない。
あるんだよ。だからあるんだ。
いつ？
今から9年前に
どこで？
Here, presumably.
この船の中で。
Yeah.
どうして？
話せば長くなる。
長くなったって構わないわ。聞かせて。一体何があったっていうの？
I wonder how much time we have left. It was 3 a.m. The last time they gave us a time of day. Was it 5 or 6 that... When was the ship supposed to go down?
分かったよ。話そう。俺はだったんだが、そしてだがその時。
This would have been a lot easier if he explained this when we were both in the room earlier.
それからどうやらそこは。
That being said, he was really having like a panic attack last time, so it's probably better. He just does it all a little more calmly this time.
そしてこれが9年前俺が体験したことの全てだ。
そんな。私が9年もの間探し求めていた情報、それを知ってる人間がこんなにも近くにいたなんて。
探し求めていた？
ええ、そうよ。娘たちは確かに9年前に行方不明になった。それから9日経って私のところに戻ってはきたんだけど、でもその9日間に何があったのかは全く教えてくれなくて。精密検査の結果、乱暴をされたわけじゃないってことだけは分かってた。それでも何か恐ろしいことを経験してきたことは確かで、だからこそ深く追求することができなかったの。そんなことをしたら思い出させてしまうことになるでしょ。
I mean, do they even remember? Like, we don't know what happened in the experiment, so there could have been something there. And like, Seven's regaining his memory, but clearly he had something that made him lose his memory. So that's the thing. It could have been more potent on kids. Like, they may not even know.
そっとしておいてあげるしかなかったのよ。それから1ヶ月が経ち、2ヶ月が経ち、次第に娘たちはいつもの様子を取り戻していったわ。明るい笑顔を見せるようになって、冗談を言ったりおどけてみせたり。もうそうなってしまうとなおさら何も聞けなくて、いつしかその件について触れるのはタブーになってしまったの。
Man, that's so... I'm like... I'm not tearing up, but like I'm on the verge of like... It's such a sad, like... It was so... It'd be horrible. It's a horrible thing.
だけどそれでも気になるじゃない、母親としては。だから私は独自に調査を始めることにしたのよ。その空白の9日間に何があったのか、それを突き止めるために。
それで何か分かったのか？
いいえ、何も。 警察は捜査をしているふりをしながらほとんどまともに動いてくれなかったし。
Oh, do you think the police are in the pocket of Big Pharma?
マスコミも16人の子供たちが戻ってきてからはまるでうやむやにするかのように事件については一切報道しなくなってしまって。
That's, I mean, once again, Big Pharma, they're just paying people off probably, but like that's crazy. Like if you were a news station and you're like you were telling the story about these 16 kids that went missing and then the kids came back mysteriously, that's a big news story.
多分どこかの組織から圧力がかかったんだと思う。
Yeah, I mean, that's a given.
クレイドル製薬も。
クレイド製薬も。
いや、それよりももっと上にある組織からの圧力だろうな。
Bigger than a pharmaceutical company?
グレイドル製薬か。
何か心当たりが？
いえ、その名前を聞いたのも今が初めてよ。ねえセブン、どうしてクレイドル製薬が事件に関与してるって分かったの？
被害者の接点をたどれば容疑者につながる犯罪捜査の常識で。
その接点っていうのは？
行方不明になった子供たちには全員ある病院への通院歴があったんだよ。
Oh, what hospital?
その病院の経営母体がクレイドル製薬のグループ企業でな。それでだ。
病院？
病院か。
ああ、そういや、その病院で聞き込みをしている間に何人もの子供たちから
Oh,
奇妙
weird
な
story. I'm up for it. Tell me about it.
というと？
ガンツフェルト実験って知ってるか？
Here we go. Here we go.
どうやら子供たちは診療中にその実験をさせられたことがあったらしいんだ。カウンセリングと称して半ば強制的にな。
教えてくれ。それは一体どんな実験なんだ？
ああ、ガンツフェルト実験ってのはな、ガンツフェルト実験ってのはこんな内容だ。まず被験者 Q と A をそれぞれ遠く離れた別々の部屋に隔離する。次に Q に対してある映像を見せ、それを思念によって A に送るよう要請する。一方その頃 A はゆったりとしたリクライニングシートに座らされ、視界を覆うように目隠しをされている。そうして全ての感覚が遮断された状態で A は Q がどんな映像を見ているのかを当てるんだ。
あ、それなら知ってるわ。
You've heard of that? That sounds really fake, Lotus. Why have you heard of that? Well, maybe the kids.
確か有名なテレパシーの実験よね。
テレパシー？
I should look. Is this a real thing? Because once again, this game takes real things, and yeah, it's a real thing. I'll have to read about that later. I recognize the name honestly, but like I assumed it was because I played this game before.
それってこの船で行われた実験と何か関係があるんじゃないのか？
人を意のままに操る実験ってやつね。
Experimental control plate. Wait. Oh right. Seven just told the story. So like, how do you know about that?
そうだ。テレパシーなんてそんな荒唐無稽な現象が実在するかどうかはわからない。だがクライドル製薬の連中はそれを信じてたのかも。
Okay. What are you making that noise, lady?
もしも仮にそうだとしても、今俺たちが巻き込まれている状況とどういう関係があるのかがわからねえな。
Yeah, that's a good point.
ノナリーゲームはゼロ。俺たちが拉致されてきた理由、それとテレパシーと一体どんなつながりがあるっていうんだ。
Doesn't seem like so far we've had any telepathic moments. So yeah, I don't know.
自分から話を振っといてなんだが、
Maybe the chair.
全くわけがわからねえ。何も関係がないとは思えないんだが。
I mean, it's probably connected. There's no way that you and Lotus have some sort of connection. Junpei and June know each other. Obviously, Snake and Clover, that one's whatever. They're probably kidnapped together. I don't know. But, you know, there are a lot of connections between, like, at least pairs of people in this. And, yeah. So, maybe it's related.
被験者の設置が認識できません。
Oh, dang.
1分後、電力の強制遮断を行います。
Thank you, Japanese lady. Lotus, get in the chair.
なお、復旧には1時間のインターバルを要します。
That's a lot of time.
実験を開始する場合は、速やかに被験者のセットを完了してください。
おいおい、やばいんじゃねえか。
だな。
分かったわよ。座ればいいんでしょ。座れば。
いや、別にそういう意味で言ったわけじゃ。
いいからさっさと動く。純平くん、頼んだわよ。
ああ、わかった。ヤシロ、おかしなことがあったらすぐに言ってくれよ。
心配性ね。男をあげないと紫に愛想つかされるわよ。
Dude, June's not together with... We barely just met her for the first time since childhood, apparently.
ヤシロ、やってやるさ。
Oh, God. Okay. What am I meant to be doing? Oh, good God. I didn't understand this part. Now we got rotation in the mix. So it looks like this is this. When we rotate here, that's that one. And so I'm guessing if we go over here, that's that. What I'm supposed to be doing here, who the hell knows? Okay, that doesn't make a difference if I... What is this puzzle? Am I matching them? And those two match. I mean, there's this little thing here. I don't know. Oh, it's changing stuff on this side too. It's just I don't know. Do we have to match the amount of arrows? Really? Oh, these two. Hey, let's check it. Error. Hey, how you feeling, Lotus? Did that hurt? Okay. Okay, so this doesn't change anything over here, but okay, we got 5 and 4. Okay, now we have 4 and 5. Let's, oops, no, sorry, I meant to go to the other side. So now we got 5 and 2, 5 and 3, 2 and 5, 1 and 4, 4 and 3. Just checking, you know. Two and 3, 2, 3 and 1, 3, 1 and 4. I don't know if this makes any sense. Okay, let's investigate. Let's investigate here. Off. Oh, hold on. We had 1 in all of these when it's like that. Except for the bottom one. Okay, so 2 on this one is 1 in all of these. Whatever that means. 1 in this one is 1, 2, 2, 3. I think I might have to take out the MS Paint or whatever again. because I kind of want to be writing this stuff down, you know? Let's do it. It took a little bit of setup last time. Took a little bit of setup. What I should do... Oh, well, I don't know. This would actually be a lot easier if I made... I can make something. I mean, I've been wanting to make a... what do you call it? A program, an image manipulation program for a long time. But it's going to be a huge undertaking. So let me try to do what I did yesterday. You can't see it yet. On purpose. Right, okay. So let's get green again. I do not remember. All right, I click on the more button. That's what it is. Go under more. Do this. Fill. It's good you can't see. Okay, so now I've got our green image. Paint.net. I bring this open. You can't see it. If I do a new layer, and perhaps do something like that. You can't see it. I'm going to go ahead and adjust the color key a little bit. Or maybe a lot. You really gotta... bring this up to make that happen. Hopefully that'll be okay. I feel like if I have blue in here, it's not great, but here. At what point does this... All right, so probably about there. Okay, that should be fine. Remove this layer. Oops, not that layer. The other layer is what I wanted to remove. Okay, got a brush. Let's just make it... I want to make it white, actually. That looks okay. Bring the brush size down. Maybe even further. Does this have pen pressure stuff? Pressure sensitivity, yes. Enable. Enable. Okay, so. How do I do this, though? How do I bring some of these windows out of the way? I have 4 quadrants, right? And I don't want to get in the way of the game. So I'm gonna have to draw it like up here or something. Hold on, let me make sure. All right, seems fine. Okay, so I'm gonna use the mouse for this. It's just gonna be easier that way. So let's start with the top left. Top left at 1 gives us 2 up here and 2 down here. So top left at 1, we got... How do we represent that? I guess we do 1, 2. How do we even do that? No, we need here, let's start with 2. We'll make a little grid thing here. And we'll have 1 and another little grid thing. And this was 2. Okay. So back over here. We want 2 here and 2 here. Great. We switch this to 2. It's the same. Oh. It's 1 here and 2. Okay. So 2, 2, 1. Okay. That's the top left. So that's this one. Bottom left. 1 is 2, 1 on the right. Okay, so bottom left, which is gonna have to put it down here. 1 is 2, 1. 2 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 1, 1. All right. Do I sound like a bad man yet? I'll get there, I'm sure. All right. Do top right 1. Top right 1. This should be about here. We'll put it up here. And we'll have 2 over here. It is going over things a little bit. Oh wait, no. Sorry, this should be 2 here. 2. I love how I've been using this drawing tablet this whole time. And as soon as I do any sort of drawing, I switch over to the mouse. Good stuff. 1. Great. Okay. Like that. So that's 1, 2, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2, 2, 3. 2 is 1, 1, 1. Okay. 1, 1, 1, and 1 more to determine here. 1, 2, 2. Okay, so down here, I guess we got 1. 2, 2. What was on the right side? Just 1 at the top. Okay. 1. And then 2. I wish it was A and B. I should have wrote down A and B. 1, 1. 1, 2. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 2. Great. So it's like the last one where you just got to match them up. What is going to match them up? I guess we'll stay here, right? I'll make a new layer for this one. So I'm gonna actually bring out the tablet for this. So 2, 2. We can only have one of these active at a time. So we can't have this one and this one. We can't have this one and this one, but we could have this one and this one, or this one and this one, you know? So keep that in mind. And I guess we just start going down it. Do I need to? I think it might be because I'm looking at this bright green screen that you can't see. But the white looks a little pink to me. Hold on, let me turn off the green. I think it might just be the contrast between the two. Yeah, because that actually looks white. I mean, I might have a little bit of a red tint that I need to get rid of. Anyway. Doesn't matter. I guess we start with one of these. Okay, I'm going to start with this one here. So if we have 2, can I erase with this in this program? No, that's just more. Oh, that might be an eraser, and I need to set the color of it. Here, let's try now. Still no. Okay, well. That's fine. I can use the keyboard if I need to. I don't need to, so I'm just going to write that again. Okay, so let's say we're taking this 2. So 2 in the top right. That makes 1, 1, 1. Pressure sensitivity might be a little too much. What's the most other? Okay, so we could take this 2 down here, and it goes from 1, 1, 1 to. Maybe we should do tally. Yeah, I think we might do tallies here. Here, actually, let's make this a lot bigger. I'll make my eraser larger too, so I can get rid of all this stuff. All right, let's make it big. Let's make it big. Oh, it made the whole... I just wanted the eraser big, not this thing big. Try this again. See, this is... Okay, now I'm actually drawing. I have to actually move my hand, but it's like... Come on, come on. Just gotta go... Whew. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. This is drawing practice. Draw a straight line. Whew. Great. Okay, so let's say we take this too. I guess I could just put a star next to it. So that's 1, 1, 1. And we're just going to do tallies, so this is going to be even more confusing because I'm drawing my ones that look like tallies. But anyway, we'll take this 2 over down here. So put a little star next to that. And that is 2, 1, 2. Can we get a 1 in each of these sections? Can we get a 1 in each of these sections for one of these? Doesn't look like it. We can get a 2 and a 1. I guess anything we need to do, we need to shore these up. So we need to make it so... Okay, so we've got like a 2, 2 here. Those are the same number. But... So like that wouldn't change these two to be different, right? Wait, what needs to be the same? Is it the bottom and the top that need to be the same? Or does everything... Oh, we don't know. We don't know. We don't know the solution. This is a 3? Dang, dude. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. Anyway. So if we took this 2, 2, it would be 4, 4. I guess let's just do it. Let's just do it. We're just going to try 4, 4. And then I don't... Maybe it's just adding up the tops and the bottom needs to be the same. I don't know. Or maybe it's the sides that need to be the same. Which, I mean, that is... Is there anything here that's more even? Doesn't really seem like it. And anything we do, we're going to get an uneven amount. Which, I guess this whole thing is pretty uneven. So here, let's I don't think we're going to get the same amount there. So let's start over. Let's start over. I guess I put this on a new layer, right? Here, let's do this. Let's delete this layer, make a new one, and redraw our thing. What? What? What is happening? I was on the eraser. Redraw our thing. Oop. And then, I wish we had the music playing in the background. That'd be great. We'll make an even new layer. Okay. So, I don't know if what even the solution's supposed to be, but the last one apparently was making them even, though I don't really think that was the case. 2, 2. 1. If we chose this, is there anything that's the opposite of this that would make it even? This one's close, right? Where, well, you know what? I like the idea of just trying to add these together and seeing where it goes. Although, well, let me think about this. This is 2, 2, 1, and this is also 2, 2, 1. Just in different areas. Curious. Well, this is 1, 1, 2, which is a different thing. It's beginning to look really pink to me. Once again, I see a green screen. You don't see that on the stream. I'm very curious about this 3, right? Everything else adds 1 or 2 and everything, but this one adds 3, which makes me feel like that. I don't know. Maybe it's a red herring, but like, why would you have one with it? I'm gonna see if I start from this. What can we do with that? How can we even that out? That feels like what we should be doing. I feel like also like ones like this, maybe this makes sense because there's nothing here and we've already got like a heavy amount in the bottom left. So let's just see, okay. You know what I could do to try to make this easier for me? Yeah, I'm going to keep doing it this way, but I have another idea. So that's 4, 3, 3, 3. Okay, so is there anything that... there's not a lot that does all of the... Maybe... If we did this one, it would be 5, 4, 4. Which one was that? This one? I'm still going to be heavy in this regard. I did this one. Maybe this. Hold on. Once again, I'm just like acting on intuition here of like, okay, that's kind of... Okay, so if we go here, we add 2, 5, 5, 4... 4, and we have this 1, 1, 1, but it's, we would need this 1, 1, 1. Oh wait, no, we need 2 ones on the right, which we don't have. This is our last one here. I feel like the closest we get is this one. We would have 6 and 5, which is not ideal. This one we would have 6, 6, 5. So we could try taking away one of these. So maybe this one we'll take 2. We'll take 2, and we'll do the other. Oh, right, eraser doesn't work that way. This, okay. So we need to take away. This is hard. Maybe we shouldn't tally across. Maybe we should just do it single lines. Right. Okay, so we need to take 2 away. So back to 3, 2, 1. We do this one instead, which we're adding 2 right back. So okay, we're gonna do non-across tallies. It's gonna be easier to erase that way. 2, 2. I don't even know if I'm doing the right amounts here now. And that doesn't bring us anywhere. Well, what is my goal? Should I look at the hint? I'm having fun just writing random things here and drawing on the screen. Oh, that's pretty fun. Okay, so this is what my idea was. My idea was, let's just get rid of this layer again. I don't know what I just did. Delete layer, new layer. Oh, that's really big. Okay, let's, I guess, use the pen. Okay, so that, and then we do I'm gonna do this as like dots. Yeah, I think that's how I want to do it. And what did I just rotate zoom? No. Move this. Okay. I got this. I've got how I'm going to organize this. Don't worry. It's going to be good. I just got to... Okay, there we go. Beautiful. New layer. And we're going to choose this one here. And we're going to go dot, 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 dot. All right. Hide that layer. Or I could show it. No, hide the layer. New layer. This one. We go dot, 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 dot. All right. Hide that layer. I shouldn't be naming these layers if I'm going to do it this way, but that's okay. This one. And we do dot, dot. Trust me, this is going to make sense. I promise. Dot. Hide layer. New layer. This one. Okay, I didn't do that with the pen, and it shows. Oh, this one's going to be a hefty one. Go dot, 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 dot. That should be, it should fine. It's fine. New layer, new layer. This one. We go dot, 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 dot. Hide layer, new layer. This one. Dot, 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 dot. Hide, new. This one. Dot, dot, dot. And one last hide, new. This one. Dot, dot, dot. Okay. So now that I have these layers set up and unlabeled, so it's going to be a pain. What I should be able to do here is say, hey, I want to have this one, this one, this one, and this one. And it's horrible, but it at least lets me quickly go around here. Here, let's have this facing the front. Which, oh, I could have drawn over the squares. That would have been so much better. I could actually just have taken screenshots, now that I think about it. That would have been more complicated, though. Believe it or not. So, if we chose the ones of all these, we'd have 5, 6, 2, 3. That doesn't seem right. We can do something like that. It's maybe a little closer, I don't know. Is this any better than what I already had? I don't know. I think I need to rename these layers too. So this one is BL1. This one is, oops, BL2. This is how I, when I played through, oh, we got some overlapping on this layer. Hold on, let me, oh, well, that's fine because it's overlapping with its own thing. Okay, so this is BR1. This is basically when I played through SCP Containment Breach for the first time. Actually, I think I did this both times, technically. This is how I did it. I opened up Illustrator and started making a map. Because that game's procedurally generated. Okay, so this is TR1. Tomb Raider 1. This one's Tomb Raider 2. The TR is top right. That's how I'm labeling these things. You can't see it, but top left 1 and this is top left 2. Okay. Let me reorganize these layers. Right. So that's a little easier to palette. That's a little more palatable. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so now I can do this. Sadly, I can't easily see the way things are. What layers are on and which are off? Can I? There's no hotkey to like easily change the layer. Okay, so back to figuring this out. I feel like it's the top and the bottom that still need to be even, like the last one said, but I don't know. So this gives us 3, 2, 1, 2. Okay, what do I want to do now? I set this all up, but I'm still not sure. Let's start with this nice 2, 2. Yeah? And then this one maybe. I don't know. So we got 4, 2, 2, 1. So we got a lot in the top left. So something without a lot in the top left, maybe. Maybe. This one doesn't. So there's that. So 4, 2, 3, 3. And there's only one option left. I'm just gonna select this one. Wait, where is it? And that makes 6, 5, 4, 5. Does it? But if we're doing top and bottom, do any of those match up? See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That might be it. That might be it. If we're doing top and bottom. Did I count that right? See, that's 5. 5. Yeah, 10. 4 and 6. Yeah. So that's 1 in the top left. Okay, let's select these now. 1 in the top left. Then we did 1 in the bottom left. And then we did 1 in the top. It's just all ones. And does that turn out the same as the way I wrote it? That's 4. This one's 5. Yeah, that checks out. And then this one's 6. And this one's 5. Yeah, I think. Check. No. What am I doing then? That's the top and bottom. I'm going to hit hint. I'm going to see what happens. No, I'm going to go back and get whatever hint they're giving us.
Calm down, Junpei. Yeah, calm down, Junpei. Just look at it carefully, alright? First off, the number blocks ain't gonna change. All it's gonna change is the shape.
Sorry that I've got writing all over Seven's face.
Just like in the first game, you gotta match your pointy blocks to the up ones up top. Do you know how to figure out how many blocks change with each switch?
Yeah, turn everything off. Just do one switch at a time, right?
Close enough. I just gotta be able to pay attention to how many blocks change.
I did that, didn't I?
Alright, Junpei. It's like you gotta match the number of pointed blocks. You can rotate the left and right, but switch to work a little different. Just focus on how many blocks change when you press the switch.
Is it not right? Like, okay, I had this on 1, 1, 1, 1, 6, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5. That's, I mean, I guess you don't add them up. I guess they got to be exact on all sides. Okay. All right. Well, back to the drawing board, literally. Okay, so let's say we get rid of this one up here and try Okay, what's that top left? Try this one instead. Oh, they can also be off. I don't actually have to choose anything. That's something I should keep in mind. There we go. So, okay. Maybe I'm just being thrown off by this 3. Like maybe it doesn't need to be a part of anything, but man, it feels like that's what you would do. Like if you have this 3 in here. I wish I understood this puzzle. That's 3, 3, and that's 2, 3. So that's pretty close. We would just need 1, 1 in the top left, right? Unfortunately, we don't have 1, 1 in the top left. So we could get a 1 from here. And these all go up by 1, but this goes up by 2. So in that scenario, let's actually just show that because I have the power. Now this is the one that's uneven. We have 4, 4, 3, and then now this is up by 2. So we either need to get rid of 1 here or evenly add a 2 here and then the same amount over here, which we don't have, right? We don't have. We can either add 2 up here and then also 2 down here, which doesn't work. Okay, so let's just remove this one. 3, 5, 2, 3. So I need 1 and 2 here. Keep in mind, though, it doesn't necessarily need to be 1 and 2. It could be 1, or it could be 2 and 1 and 2. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's got to be our solution right there. That's got to be it. Okay, let's get in there. Let's flip these switches again. So we've got 2 here. Nothing on this one. 1 here. 1 here. Is it? Wait. 1 here and 2 here. Is that right? Why is that not right? These match. And these... Am I losing my mind? They all match. They match. Take away this real quick. My cool diagram. Look at this. These match. They said to match the pointy shapes. And these match. Do all pointy shapes need to match? Does it need to be every single thing? I still don't understand this one, right? Because it said match the top and bottom blocks. And this is how it ended up, right? There's not the same amount on the top and bottom. Like, I feel like I'm going insane with the original part of this puzzle because it said match the blocks on the top and bottom. And even if you brought this little block over here, that does not, they don't match. These don't match. These don't match. If you add up both things, they don't match. Nothing matches, but this was the solution. What do they say? Just keep it simple. This is like the last one you did well. Okay, it's pretty close. For instance, when the 1 on the switch is on, how many blocks turn pointy? Let's say 2 of them. Then if you press 2 on the other switch, 3 of them turn pointy. Using those switches, you make 5 blocks pointing. Makes sense. That's how you guys solve it. Yeah, but I did that. So is it that I need more than just I need the like ratio of pointy to not pointy blocks to be the same? Give me a hint. This is your hint? What kind of hint is this? It just made the outlines yellow. Okay, hold on. The hint is going to tell me where I differ, right? So let me look at my solution again. So it's 2, 1, 2. Okay. Hint. Why does this make sense? If these two were pointy, why would that make any sense? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 6. That doesn't make sense. How on earth is the... I'm looking up the solution to this puzzle. Like I could use the... I could do the hint and figure out... Okay, so this side's... Why is this side correct but the other side isn't? What the fuck? Seriously, what the fuck? I'm really upset about this. Oops. Why would that be the solution? Okay, I'm gonna look it up because I don't know. I don't understand how this puzzle, like what it expects of me. What they told me is really not the same as what I did. I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, 999 torture room puzzle. IGN, explain to me how the puzzle works, please. Okay, it's just telling me how the solution. I want to know how it works. Okay. No one. It's all just. Yeah, okay, there's a Reddit post asking the same exact thing. These answers suck. These answers suck. They're just like explaining how the puzzle works. They're explaining, yeah, like, no, when you press the buttons, the arrows change. It's like, oh, kitty cat. I'm ranting. I'm ranting right now, kitty. They explain like how, like what happens when you press the buttons in the puzzle, but not the logic to the puzzle. Okay. Okay. I could not find a video of it or a picture. You know, I'm going to find a video. On the Steam page, oh my God. On the Steam page, someone says in the DS version the pattern was on the upper screen. Which is what I guessed. Let me find 999 DS. Oh, I'm typing in torture room. It does not feel good to do that. Okay, do this. Mute the video. This is not the DS version. Please, someone. I know there is a like Let's Play out there of the DS version of this game. Kitty, kitty, I'm talking. I know you're talking too, but okay, kitty. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This has got to be. I'm trying to skim through this video. Okay. This is so dumb. How could they not do this? Okay, so this is not a good image. Like, it's not a good representation of how the screen is configured exactly. But look at this. I said look at this, and then I wasn't ready to bring it onto the screen. Hold on. Where did I save that image? Hello? Okay, here we go. This is the top and bottom screen on the DS version of the game. What we are getting is this. We're not getting this, which is how we solve the puzzle. It's giving us one part of it's giving us the puzzle without the puzzle. Maybe what it's trying to do, it was just talking about that the Ganzfeld experiment and telepathy. Maybe I need to be telepathizing with someone else who can see this part, because that's the only way I could think you could freaking solve this thing. They literally gave us the puzzle without the whole puzzle there. So I guess the only way you can, like, kind of do this right on the PC version is to use the hint button. I closed the paint program I was using, by the way. So, okay. So that's right for this side, right? Or on the bottom left. But we're missing stuff up here. It's gonna be harder to brute force this. I'm gonna use the mouse, even though it's buggy. Oh, come on, come on. Well, it's got to be this one, right? Because this is the one that added 3 over here. Yeah. Wait, was that right? No, we need one more up here. I don't remember if there's one that added one more. Oh, no, we need this to stay here. This side's correct. Let's just check. Okay. This isn't. Gotcha. Just gonna start hitting check. Because it's a pain to hit the hint button. Like, that's not. They should have just drawn something else. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, so you need to remove 2 from here. Hold on. That's almost right. I gotcha. Yeah, no, I gotcha. Just checking. I think, is that it? Maybe we're close, though. I'm just trying to brute force it. I should just look up the solution. I don't want to go into paint and do that again. What's the solution? Just tell me. Just tell me, internet. It's so frustrated. It's so frustrating that like I was trying so hard to get the puzzle right, and it's like literally they just don't give you. I mean, the hint thing tells you, but that's you shouldn't have to have a button that says hint, right? Because that makes it seem like you're getting a little extra, but the little extra is literally the key needed to the puzzle. Okay. So this and this is apparently the solution. All right. That's really annoying. I'm actually like legitimately mad about that. They didn't give the full, they didn't give me the whole puzzle. They bought a 300-piece jigsaw puzzle from the store, and it's one of those ones that are just, you know, black. They like, or white, just a single color. You don't have a little image, and they grabbed a handful of those jigsaw pieces and just threw them in the trash, and then said, "Here you go. Here's your puzzle." The experiment has concluded. The door will now unlock.
I can hear the door unlocking. And now we've got a new message.
Release subject from the restraining device.
Lotus, are you alright?
Yes, I am. I'm glad nothing bad happened, but I do think my life just got a little shorter.
Hold on, I'll get you out right away. Shouldn't take long for me and Seven to get her out of here.
Let's get out of here now. Being a guinea pig is not for me.
That was her being a guinea pig.
Damn straight. I don't ever want to see this thing again.
All right. Well, now that the game thoroughly frustrated me, that may have been the last puzzle that we're doing here. And it's probably just story from here on out. I don't know, maybe I'm misremembering. But anyway, with some help from the internet, you found it.
通路が奥に伸びてるな。
でも扉一つ見当たらないわよ。
I see a door at the end of the hall.
道なりに進むしかねえか。
だな。行こ
う。エレベーターか。
ちょうどいい。こいつに乗って C デッキまで行こう。
行きましょう。
おう。
目的地はすでに決まっている。大階段の裏手にある一枚の扉。あの扉の鍵穴には太陽のマークが刻まれていた。そして今、俺のポケットの中にはさっきの部屋で手に入れた太陽の鍵がある。これを使えばあの扉を開くことができるはず。
I really like this. It sounds like we're on horses. We found horses in the hallway and we're running through the decks with some horses.
行くぞ。
Galloping. That's the word.
おう。
Oh my god. Why is everyone dead? I literally don't remember this. Oh my god.
一体四つはダメだ。死んでる。
Holy crap.
おい、何すんだよ。
鍵よ、太陽の鍵を貸して。
どうして？
決まってるでしょ。犯人が戻ってくる前に逃げるのよ。
Yeah, who was on the staircase? It was Clover, Ace, Santa. Okay. So who's left that we haven't seen? June? Is it just June?
ということ、この3人を殺した犯人は
Oh my god.
そんな嘘だろ。
June's a murderer.
貸してさあ行くわよ。
How are they killed?
これでなんで
どうしたんだ？
手応えがないのよ。会場の手応えが。
そんな鍵が合わないっていうのか？
It's not working.
わからないけど、もしかして開いた。
Oh, it's open.
どういうことだ？
どういうことも何も鍵は開いてたってことよ。
The door was unlocked already.
なぜ？
知らないわよそんなの。
Oh god.
とにかく先に進んでみましょう。
Oh, it's behind the door. Oh, that's a big heavy door. That's a very heavy door right there.
なんでこの扉は。ノブも取ってもスイッチもレバーもカードリーダーも鍵穴さえついてないぞ。一体どうやって開けって言うんだ。
仕方ねえ。引き返すしかねえか。
嫌よ。殺人鬼のいるところになんて戻りたくないわ。
だが他に開きそうな
I
ドア
mean,
は見
maybe
当た
the
らねえ
doors
し
were
な。
unlocked. I don't. Our key didn't do anything. Oh, never mind. This is opening up.
嘘。
開いた。
Oh, it's really creepy.
自動ドアだったってこと？
Maybe.
おいおい、なんだか嫌な予感がするぜ。
Yeah.
鍵が開いてたり自動ドアだったりよ。
Uh-huh.
こんなこと今までにはなかったじゃねえか。
Nope.
嫌な予感だって。これ以上嫌なことなんてあってたまるかよ。くそ。
おい、順平。
そうだよ。これ以上なんてあるはずが。そんな嘘だろ。そんな現実はありえない。ありえない。ありえない。夢な。
I keep skipping it. It's really
嘘
important
だと言って
dialogue.
くれ。幻覚を見ているだけだと言ってくれ。そうだ。そうだよ。幻だ。幻想だ。夢だ。虚構だ。
Oh man.
あかね、あかね、しっかりしろ。
Who did it?
あかね、
You gotta tell me.
あかね、あかね。血がこんなに。一体何があったっていうの。どうしてこんなことに。
俊平君、ごめんなさい。私、もうダメかも。
何言ってるんだ。絶対に死なせるもんか。必ず助けてやる。
ありがとう、俊平君。今まで本当にありがたし幸せでした。もう一度俊平君に会えて本当に嬉しかった。
バカ野郎。一度どころか二度でも三度でも何回だって会ってやるよ。だからしっかりしてくれ。あかる。とにかくなんだ。どうすればいいんだよ。くそ。なんだ。
Is that a submarine?
潜水で どうしてこんな
A
ところにそんなものが。
submarine on a ship?
そうだ。待ってろ、すぐそこに潜水艇があるんだ。動くかどうか見てくるから。
行かない。お願いだからそばにいて、最後ぐらい純平君のそばにいさせてほしいんです。
茜、
純平君知ってました。私純平君のこと小学校の頃からずっと純平君といろんなとこ行きましたよね。プール行ったり、お祭り行ったり、雪の積もった校庭で雪合戦したりとか。
I don't think playing snowball is a term, but I'm gonna give her a pass because she's dying.
みんなかけがえのない思い出。どの瞬間も私にとっては宝物。本当はもっともっといろんなとこ行きたかったんですけど、でももう無理ですね。
そんなことないさ、あかり。さっき言っただろ、何回だって会ってやるって。
本当に
本当だ。
よかった俊平君、私なんだか眠くなってきちゃいました。
ダメだ、茜、寝ちゃダメだ。
ありがとう俊平君、本当にありがとう。
あかね、あかね、あかね。
Time passed. Junpei wept, curled around Kanne's body. Akane's body. I don't know why they don't just call her Akane. He cried and cried until he had no tears left. When the last tear fell, Junpei was no more. His body remained, but only as an empty shell. Somewhere, he heard a bell ring. It was the clock at the central staircase. There it is. There's the bell ringing. It rang 5 times, then faded.
5時。
Quietly, gently, softly, he set Akane down on the floor. Slowly, Junpei stood. Only then did he realize that Seven and Lotus had not followed him. Where had they gone? Slowly, he looked around the room. There was nothing. No sign that they had ever been there. It felt as though every part of Junpei's body was made of lead. Slowly, he made his way to the door he'd come through. As he approached it, it opened, sliding apart with a sound like grinding stone. Junpei passed through the gate and into the hallway. His heart rattled in his chest. An empty, lifeless thing. It had been so utterly broken that there was nothing left to feel. When he saw their bodies, he simply stared. It was a lake of sea, of blood. 2 bodies lay in it. There was no need to check. There was no breath left in them. His eyes lit on Lotus's wrist. Her bracelet. It was gone. He stared. It meant nothing to him. He didn't care anymore. He couldn't care anymore. Junpei's body felt numb. A part of him knew the lump of lead in his chest had once been a heart. He couldn't quite remember what it had been for. Tears poured from his eyes in great streams. He wasn't sure why. He gave up trying to make them stop. He turned around. The door opened again, and slowly, numbly, he walked through. He kept walking. Why stop? An object set in motion, simple inertia, carried him forward. Eventually, he found himself in front of the submarine. His arm reached for the hatch. And then he was floating in water. His eyes stared down into it. He couldn't see the bottom. His back was hot. Dimly, he felt the blade of a knife in it. Man, what a powerful picture, right? Who? One dead body lay behind door number 5. The body of the 9th man. Another lay in the shower room. The body of Snake. The central staircase were 3 more. Ace, Santa, and Clover. Just outside the door were 2 corpses. Those of Seven and Lotus. And in this very room lay the body that had once been Akane. And now Junpei would join them. Who, then, had killed them all? Who? Junpei let out one last breath. Faintly, he felt the bubbles creep up the side of his face. His consciousness faded quickly, dissolving away into the cold, gentle lapping of the water. And that's the end. And I'm gonna let the credits play out here. This variation of the song is super good, by the way. I'm sad that I had to turn down the background music because it's good. It almost kind of sounds like there's a car alarm going off, but oh, that sound went away right as I mentioned it. Cool. Yeah. Like I said, we're gonna sit through the credits, which who knows how long they are? I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna see what the game tells us. If there's any extra information that is provided. Yeah. But Cam Clark. Wait, was that voice actors? Or is that just someone else named Cam Clark? Because Cam Clark is a voice actor for Liquid Snake. Yeah. I'm trying to think. Oh, that might be the end of the credits, so I don't need to think for that long. The end. Or is it? That says, or is it? I promise you, I'm a little bit in the way, but it does say the end. Or is it? With a question mark. And that's a great question. I don't know if I need to give any input to the game to have it like continue the game. Okay. Hey, we all die by a yellow submarine. I got an achievement, which is weird because I feel like I played this on Steam, didn't I? I don't know if you can get it anywhere else for PC. I might have played it in offline mode or something before. Anyway, this game has multiple endings. In order to experience all the endings, you need to play through the game multiple times. Make sure to save your progress now to retain all information you've acquired. Memory of Escape has been added to the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to replay the escape rooms you have completed. Yes. So we're going to hit save. Yes. And look at this. Look at this right here. Oh, well, it went away. We got a little submarine icon, and now I can show you the screen that I kept bringing up and trying to hide. This is the flow screen. That's our flow chart. You can see everything that's not a question mark is what we experienced. So this is the intro. And then here is door 4 and door 5, I think. Here is door, what do we go in, 7? Door 7? Maybe it was 8. 7, 8, 3. And then doors 2, maybe 6 and 1. I think those are the other doors. So, yeah, this is our flow chart. And as you can see, we've got 1 out of 1, 2, 3, 4. So 5 endings. Although, interestingly, I think the save screen maybe showed 6 ending. I might be wrong about that. And, yeah, you can see the pieces that we did not experience. And, you know, an ending's an ending. We are going to end the stream. Don't get me wrong. But we could stop playing 999 now, and that's we got an ending. I mean, that's kind of like when I played through Life is Strange, which was my game of the year in 2015, by the way. That was my #1 game, and that's the game when Metal Gear Solid 5 released. So, and Fallout 4, which at the time I was excited for. Anyway, that game is all about choices, and I think it only has 2 endings. But I was so confident, or so not regretful in my ending. I was so sure about it that I was like, I don't even want to see what happens when you choose the other ending, right? So we could do that here. We could say, all right, everyone died, right? Like, we found a submarine. We were about to leave, but then we got stabbed in the back. Seemingly everyone died. The only person that potentially could be left is Zero, as far as we know. But there's a lot of mystery, right? We learned about Seven's past, of him being a detective. We learned about the ship we were on being the same, you know, something similar happened 9 years before, where a bunch of kids were kidnapped, and Seven was there to try to save the kids, and one of those kids, or 2 of those kids, were Lotus's daughters. We learned a lot, but we don't. We only know bits and pieces. You know, there's this Cradle Pharmaceuticals that was involved, and but we don't know why we're there, right? It makes sense for Seven and Lotus to be there to some degree, right? If that's related to that incident. So, like, maybe Junpei's related to the incident in some way. Maybe June is, and we know June, so that's why we're there, because, you know, like a chain of, like, June was related to the incident somehow, and then Junpei was a friend with her. So, like, you know, there's a lot of things that we don't know. And these question marks will reveal plenty. So I'm not doing it today, but we're going to be playing through this again. The nice thing is, if I hit back here, it's going to start the game over, right? Which, by the way, I watched the intro to this on the DS version. You see this little cutscene. It cuts to this little timer ticking down. On the TS version, one of the screens is showing this cutscene, and the other screen is showing the timer, which I think is so much cooler than this. So much cooler than this cutting back and forth. But yeah, this is the beginning of the game. We're going to let it go into the game. It might have some more things to tell us. When we load the game tomorrow, or I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow, but the next time I stream, we might have to sit through this again if it does tell us something. But the thing is, I think we can press this. There's a button back here. Let me just vanish for a moment. See, there's a little button back here. And we come back. I think I can press that to, yeah, I can skip ahead. I don't think I can do the thing where I can like skip ahead to a point where there's like new dialogue. But once again, I can skip ahead. And we're gonna let it go into the puzzle thing and see if it tells us anything different. But come on. We get to see the water break through again. Once again, we're not actually starting a new game right now. Come on. Come on. Click, 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 click. I don't know. The stop button doesn't seem to do anything. See, I think. Here's the thing. I don't even know if I need to do this. We should be able to go to the. We should be able to go to the flow chart, and I should be able to know how to press buttons. We should be able to do this, right? Right. So when we come back, that's what we'll do. We will be just going to the flow, and we'll start here, where we get to choose between door 4 and 5. But for now, no, back. I'm gonna save. I'm just gonna select a new save slot just in case. Turn the title screen. You see we have this Memories of Escape. So we could, oh, it shows us how many escape rooms we have. We could go back and do puzzles if we wanted to. There's really not a reason to do so. But yeah, that's when we play again. I don't have the music here anymore. Oh wait, it might still be open in the audio player. Hold on. I wish I had all these looped so I can play different stuff. Anyway. Oh man, I really love this game. And there's a lot of, like, why did everyone die? To be perfectly honest, I have my hunches from playing the game before, but I don't quite remember exactly. Like, I'm like, was it this thing that... I don't know. Everyone just kind of died, right? And we got stabbed in the back at the end by, we can only assume 0, right? Like, unless someone was faking being dead on the floor and the shock of seeing them, like, I don't know. But that's one of the things that maybe we'll find out in another ending. Yeah, because in theory, we go down a different path. We'll be with different people when that occurs, if it even does. Maybe, you know, we're in that group of, we replaced one of those 3 people on the stairs that we first came across, and we'll be a part of that first stabinating, right? And we'll discover how it happened. I don't know. I know a little. But there's a lot of details that I don't remember, and it's been so enjoyable to go through again. So, Yeah, sad. It's real at that moment. Like it, maybe it doesn't feel that earned because it's like they kind of just throw these characters at you, and it's like, oh yeah, they were childhood friends. They kind of got a romantic thing going on. Like maybe it's hard to like get into the like really into the story with not much information, but I don't know. I was once again not actually tearing up, but you know, feeling the sadness build with the Akane moment and all that. And I love how they describe Junpei's like emotions after that, just like he's just kind of mindlessly wandering, just emotionless, just overloaded with emotion, so he just doesn't feel anything. Super good. Yeah, next time I don't know if I'll do this next stream. I do want to go through it all though, so probably. But next time we play, we'll find out more about what's going on in the Nanori games. Yeah, and the other thing to note is because we will be sitting through more story bits, right, that we haven't seen, but for the most part it's gonna be shorter than the first playthrough because we'll be skipping past everything we've already seen, and then every subsequent playthrough there's gonna be less and less new stuff, so it'll be shorter. So maybe next stream we could even just go through a whole ending, right? That might be possible. I don't know, we'll find out. But not now. I've got to go do stuff. So once again, thanks for hanging out, and until next time, I'll see you later. Bye bye.